Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Fiendish Forge, session 1. You guys ready to hunt some monsters?
I am.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and load this map up real quick. Let me make sure everyone is logged into Foundry. Yep, everyone is here. Everyone in this party has used Foundry before, with the exception of Monty. So no worries there. Everyone's got a first time in Foundry, and all of us will be happy to help you out with that.
I believed I did use it when I was Hierophant, but that was a while ago. So.
I think we were still in Roll20 during that time, I believe.
Oh, were you?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
were.
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved to Foundry. In fact, that's why we wrapped up phase 2.
It was like, I think it was like the last game
It was.
in Roll20.
It
like
was.
one of them.
It was. Actually, I think it was the last game in phase 2. Because we did the final fights, and then that kind of wrapped everything up. So, so we're still on the title screen for those that are observant, but we're about to move over to our game screen so you guys can see the players that we are, see the players and the characters that we'll be playing. I am going to load the map so you guys can see the Hunter's Haven and see all of your lovely tokens as you've gathered around the tavern in the Hunter's Haven on Atropa. So let me load that map in. Boop. It says I have no. Oh, there it is. Okay. For some reason it zoomed in very strangely. Can everyone
I did not
see?
own a token with vision in this scene.
Oh yeah, you're Cobb. That's why. Hold on.
Yes, and he is not here.
Oh, and also you don't own this token. Classic SciFri.
Classic sci-fi owning nothing.
Yeah.
In the background, you just hear, "I'm gonna get the bumblebee."
I'm gonna get the bump. How if Cobb
That
appears?
fish is out here somewhere.
If Cobb became Io Cannon. Jesus Christ. All right. So
The world would end.
let's go in and welcome to our lovely hunting party. Woo, 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 woo. All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Can everyone see their tokens? Okay.
Can.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I see my sheet now, but not my token.
All
Oh,
right,
you need eyes.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I see it.
I had to go ahead and do that. Very good, very good. All right, let me go ahead and get everything there. And someone said, of course, it's Masae to the Lottle Paladin at the.
You missed a great conversation, Brett.
I would have
before
thought.
you
Oh,
unmuted.
yeah.
We had
Axolotl
a
was going to
pretty
be Gmart.
I also
Yeah.
thought, but Gmart
Kind of seemed to have gone with the other end of the size spectrum on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our only small character is going to be the little Lottle.
That's me.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me get a little atmosphere going, get a little vibe going on. We'll do a brief introduction to the scene, to the area that you're in, what this place is, and what it's about, and then we will do some player and character introductions. So, give me a second as we load in the music. Thank you. Voucher sometimes takes a minute.
Staring down the band. The music.
The music, please. The conductor looking at me, kind of shrugging, like they're getting the instruments ready.
The Hornets aren't ready.
Welcome to the Hunters Guild. The Hunters Guild has been a sort of proud and esteemed guild that has been around since the pre-shattering of Io, over at the continent of Atropa, now the Ark of Atropa. Many studied hunters would go out and hunt for powerful creatures that were causing trouble all throughout Atropa. The original Hunters Guild kind of fell into a bit of controversy as the guild leader ended up being a devil from the Shadow Vale that called themselves the Gormon King. They essentially were looking for hunters to hunt these creatures that they were creating in and of themselves so that they would have the opportunity they didn't want to kill him, essentially. They wanted someone else to do that for them, so that they'd have the opportunity to have delicious and delectable meals through the suffering of others. The Gourmand King was banished back into the Shadow Vale, and the Hunters Guild split into two parties, one continuing the hunt of creatures and monsters through the Atropa region, and the other calling themselves the Sentinels, also known as the Shadow Hunters, relocated themselves to the region of Asmodia, where Asmodia had quickly fallen to shadow during the War of the Shadow Lords that I think everyone here participated in at the end of Phase 2. Asmodia essentially just completely succumbed to shadow, and so half of the guild split off, becoming the Sentinels and facing off against the shadowed the shadowed entities that now occupied Asmodia. But Atropa kept going. The Hunters Guild and here in the Hunter's Haven kept going as well. And yeah, it has continued to flourish. So you guys are currently within the region of Atropa. All of you have known each other for a little bit of time now, for one reason or another, which I believe we will be discovering here shortly. You all have joined the Hunters Guild. You are registered hunters with the guild itself. And you guys have been adventuring for quite some time, hunting these fierce creatures that roam throughout the Ark of Atropa. You've begun to make a name for yourself, but there's still a long way to go and plenty of powerful marks that still need to be beaten back. And now,
Quick
yes,
lore question.
Yes.
So there's the Shadow Hunters, and what was the other half of the
Hunters
split
Guild.
Hunters? They had
the
Hunters Guild. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the Shadow Hunters, also known as the Sentinels, have just become the Shadow Hunters now, and the Shadow Hunters still operate to this day. They operate out of Asmodia, protecting the Shadow's breach as shadow tieflings and devils try to, in a maddened state from the Shadowed Vale, creep out in an endless effort to try and reclaim Io for themselves. So, but that's a whole arc away. Right now, we're focusing here with the Hunters Guild in Atropa. Let us go ahead and take a moment to learn about these fine hunters. And we'll start with a D20 roll. So everyone, go ahead and do me a favor and roll a D20. You could press the D20 button in the chat button, or you could just type /roll space 1D20.
Oh,
Oh no.
I did it. I'm learning.
Yay!
Is high good or bad?
High's good. I mean, unless you don't like talking, then it's bad.
Oh no.
Unless you don't like going first.
Yeah, that's going to be the opposite of what you want. All right, with a nat 20. Gmart, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you will be playing?
Hi, my name's Gmart, and I'm on Twitch. This is my character, Toll. He is a what is this? Loxodon?
Yeah,
That's the
Loxodon,
race.
yeah.
He's a big Loxodon barbarian, and he's here to wrestle some monsters.
Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. Anything else you'd like to say about your character, or is that about sum it up?
Nope, that's about it.
All right. Tom with a 14. Go ahead and introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing.
I'm TomFawkes. I'm a VTuber and noted internet ham. I'm playing a dwarf fighter named Herzog Wood. He's a he was part of a construction company, but he wants to go hunting monsters to see if the monster parts can ignore the dog noises in the background, by the way.
No, I didn't hear dog. You're good to go.
I'm hyper aware
Well,
of it.
you might while I'm speaking and throughout the night.
My friends, you are not the only person that I hear dogs barking in the background. You are good.
Understood. He is attempting to he joined the Hunters Guild so he could see if like parts of monsters can be used in the construction of buildings, whether it is for sturdier buildings
100%
in towns, or better like away camps in more like dangerous territories.
Okay. Next up will be with a hold on 1 second. Can I not assign?
Can I just say the beardless dwarf is throwing me for a loop?
Hell
I got the
yeah.
idea from
It's
Jules because he played a beardless dwarf in an IO campaign.
Oh my god,
It's
he
like-
did. I forgot about that.
It's like SpongeBob when, Poseidon is
Yeah,
got the
it's
helmet
not
off, except for
right.
it's the chin. It's like the chin's like, Bolt!
Next up is going to be 8. What's higher? 9. SciFri, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Hi, I'm SciFri. I'm also on Twitch. You can find me there.
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up.
But go there for more info.
That's SciFri TV, right?
No.
Oh, my bad.
No, different channel.
My bad.
SciFri TV on Twitter because it's taken.
Oh, my bad.
No.
Science Friday hasn't come after. They haven't formed a Twitch
No, they
channel
haven't
yet.
come after me there yet. They haven't hit me on my home turf, but when they do, they'll be met with steel.
The war. Anyways, yeah, you can maybe continue. Sorry for the distraction.
Yeah. I am playing Garox Windborn, a Dragonborn Ranger, who he comes from a clan of blue Dragonborn that are longtime members of the Hunters Guild and preservers of the natural ecosystem, thus going out on hunts to kill these dangerous monsters.
The invasive species, which a lot of these
Yeah.
creatures are. If you're taking marks, it's because these creatures are absolutely invasive, which you will be learning about shortly. Next up, Masae, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Hi, yeah, I'm MasaeAnela. Twitch. Speedrunner, artist, all the nerd stuff. And I am playing Noms. He is a squat little lottle. He's only 3 feet tall. He's very, very small. And his shield is bigger than he is as he drags it around.
That's useful.
Yeah.
Full coverage.
Yeah, exactly. But he's here hunting monsters for a very particular reason. He just wants to eat everything. He's just a hungry boy. That's why he named
the
himself Noms.
Dungeon Meshi.
Dungeon Mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Are axolotls
Dungeon
carnivorous?
So I've by the way, I as an added note, I think I've decided our next Y Slate Dragons is going to be Y Slate Dragons when you could be cooking. And originally this was going to be sort of more of a farming book. But honestly, I've decided I definitely want to be a Dungeon Meshi book, so it's gonna be all about.
I'm so glad that anime was actually good because
same.
Oh my
I've
god,
loved the
yeah.
manga for so long.
Also, shout out to the author for when asked which food she would eat. She went, no, they're all gross.
They're monsters, yeah.
God, what a esteemed professional. So yeah, the next book will be about cooking, not only just cooking in general, but cooking monster parts and cooking monsters, and a little bit of farming in there as well to add to your 5e. So it's I'm glad you brought that up. You might actually get a little preview of that in future sessions in this game. So very very good. And last but certainly not least, Monty, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Hi, I'm MontyGlu. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlu. You can also find me on Wednesdays over at The Unexpectables. I'm a DM as well. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Currently sitting at a chair, arms crossed, legs crossed, is my character, Winter Spear. Their arms are crossed, and they have a comically tiny book at their side. The thighs are out, legs are out, wearing an assortment of pelts and trinkets from previous kills. And also resting on their shoulder is Blorbo, their griffin familiar.
Of course.
Can I get a spelling of Blorbo,
You
please?
say that was Blorbo?
Blorbo is Blorbo. Blorbo.
Of course, right.
Nailed it.
Blorbo.
All right, I
Nailed
thought
it.
you're right. I'm used to the other
I was gonna put a U in there, but yeah, it's
like color in Europe.
Blurbo.
And yes, Winter Spear is in fact a Goliath, yes.
Fuck yeah, giant. All right. So, as mentioned before, you all have gathered over here into the Tavern of the Hunters Guild, located in Atropa. In between hunts, as a registered members of the guild, you guys are free to take advantage of the services the guild offers, including free room, board, and lodging between marks. Meaning you guys get to take a safe little long rest here if you so desire. You also get access to supplies that can be purchased, and as your rank continues to improve, supplies will actually be provided to you during your hunt. Right now, the only supplies you have access to is anyone that uses a ranged weapon between mark hunts. If you would so desire, you will get 10 pieces of ammunition of your choice. You also get access to a ration and able to freely refill your water skids. Normally, there is a kitchen here that is full service and able to serve you some very delicious, delicate, and nutritious meals, but sadly, the kitchen is kind of shut down right now. The ovens and stoves are currently broken, but, you know, as I mentioned before, maybe in the future, that may be something you'll get to do later on. But yes, you've gathered around the tavern. There are a couple of hunters, miscellaneous hunters scattered around here. You've gathered around the table because you guys have hunted together for a little bit right now. You all are currently the 3rd rank of the Hunters Guild, and to raise a rank, our lovely...
How many ranks are there?
Well, so happy that you asked that. There are actually 20 ranks, believe it or not.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're baby.
We're noob.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there are 20 ranks. It's weird how that works. But yeah, if you were interested to learn more, of course, Redroth, who functions as a tavern keep bartender, but also handles all the mark assignments. We'll tell you a bit more about that and help you get some supplies. So when you guys are ready, you don't have to do that right now, of course. You guys are free to head over to Redroth. Currently, Redroth is serving you guys rations because the kitchen is closed / shut down / in repair. So if anyone wants any salted rations, you're free to do so here.
What happened to the kitchen?
I can't wait. We can't eat food until the book is released, guys. Sorry.
Oh, right.
I will let you know that the kitchen will be available during this campaign. It will not. You not have to wait until the next book.
It's not a patch. It's in the game right now.
It's coming. It's just the kitchen is currently shut down. Everything's broken. It's if you went back there, you might think, was this place on fire? And that's because, yes, it was. So, anyways...
did the other campaign do this?
No, the other campaign did not do this.
Okay, I didn't know who to blame because we can't eat.
It begins. Yes.
I'm down to blame them.
Yes, there is another campaign that are currently running. They call themselves the Paw Patrol. You've heard about them in Wondering. They are five small felines that go out and also are of the 3rd rank. Hunting
You can't
creatures
tell
of
me that
sorts.
cats wouldn't set a kitchen on fire if you don't feed them.
That's
Just
true.
Putting that out there.
If they had opposable thumbs, your house would probably be on fire. That is that is absolutely true. So, with that said, free to ask any questions you want. The stage is set. You all are free to go as you please. If you would like to advance the story along, simply head on over to Redroth over at the bar and we'll continue from there. But for now, you are free. As you gather around the table.
Oh, you got to be careful when you're wrestling some of them. They're critters, because I tell you, we need those materials, and they get some of them bones are really durable. They shatter when you pound them into the ground like that.
I do not care if they break.
Well,
sorry, that caught me off guard. I like that.
as
me off
someone who's
guard.
trying to make it so we can have better living conditions out in the wild, I think it would be good if you didn't break them. All right.
That does not concern me. I just bring them down.
If you want to live in something that's not structurally sound, then that's fine by me. But don't be complaining to me when it's falling apart because of the materials aren't good.
I want one bone. Just one bone. I want one bone.
You can have the bones. I don't care.
We're gonna have to split those bones. I don't know how many can you put away?
Depends how big.
Touche.
He's kind of like rocking back and forth in his chair, just kind of going boop, 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 boop.
Does someone over there order a ration? You'll see him holding up like this paper-wrapped, bland and flavorless ration.
He hops up on the counter. Grab your hands.
Grab your hands.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and get down. Daisy. Yeah, go ahead and get down. So apparently I'm supposed to tell you that these do not have onions. And then he just puts the ration down in front of you.
That's my order. I need the one without onions.
Well, he kind of leans down a bit, picks up another paper-wrapped ration, and then places it in front of you, and says, "Well, that's what I'm trying to say. They all don't have.
Oh, none
onions.
of them have onions. Gotcha.
They're rations. Why would they have onions in them? But
Why no onions?
Well, apparently it's an issue to some folks. So, yeah.
Can't do onions.
They
don't agree with me, so I appreciate them not having onions.
Yeah, I also agree with that. Anyone need a refill of their water skins or tankers of water or anything like that?
Winter Spear will lift up their empty glass cup.
All right. He motioned you over. Like, not gonna hop over the bar.
Bring your cup.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't have full service right now. And yeah, he'll kind of toss over a bit of a water skin filled with water over to you. Garrix, what are you currently doing?
I'm sitting here and I'm debating whether to start gathering up all the tankards and just getting drinks for the table.
Ooh.
I was just like, grabs a couple tankards, is like, is it ale all right with everybody?
I suppose.
Yes.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Well, come over here.
And as you kind of head over there, it says he'll kind of look over at you and said, "I thought you guys were about to go on a hunt soon. Sure you want to get sloshed before you do that?"
Absolutely.
That makes us work better.
One drink.
Oh, understood.
One drink before, many drinks after.
Well, if it's one drink before, this is going to go ahead and we'll have the guild pay for the tab. And he'll go ahead and grab the all the tankards, fill them up with a sort of what's called a hunter's ale. If you do end up tasting it, it kind of has the taste of a sort of bitter pineapple a little bit. It's not really super sweet. It's very
The taste of battle.
It's very tart. And he shall place down the 5 tankards over there and then give you a nod.
How concentrated alcohol is this beverage? Would you say?
Not very concentrated. If you were looking,
White Claw, got it.
Yeah, if you're exactly. If you're looking to get schwasted on this, it's going to be quite a few drinks. He's also feeding you a little bit of the lighter style of the ale specifically because you guys are probably about to go
High
on a
Life,
hunt.
got it.
Yeah.
I'll just start putting a tankard of ale in front of everybody.
Yeah, much obliged, Garrix, excuse me.
I didn't know if you would have any allergies to the ale. If you do, I can get something else.
Just
I'll
onions
take
and 4
his.
building materials.
And you'll kind of watch as Redroth will sort of kind of unlock this section of the bar and begin slowly walking over to you guys. And we'll mention, so how's the hunt been for each one of you? You find your way as members of the Hunters Guild?
Uh-huh.
I have had no problems.
Well, rank 3 is not the easiest rank to accomplish, of course. Not everyone's able to do it.
It was nothing.
Well, he'll kind of like scoot the chair over and sit a little bit and says, I'm pretty sure we've discussed this before, but I did want to kind of give you a heads up of how to increase your rank over with the guild. If you're able to do so, of course, we'd be able to get you access to more supplies, healing potions, antidotes, copper pins, things like that, that'll help you when dealing with some of the more nastier creatures that are out there around Atropa. So, looking over at your file, you'll see he kind of like pulls over into his satchel and yanks out like this book and this book that's kind of got a bunch of just a bunch of parchment and paper, and he's kind of scrolling through all of the registered parties, and he'll turn over to you and look at the 5 of you and say, you might not have an answer for me right now, but I'm gonna still need a name for your hunting party. He points over at the name, the section that says group name with the empty line that hasn't been written anything yet. I know I asked you guys before, but, you know, something you may want to consider as you're hunting out there today. See if you can find something. You got any ideas for a name now, or should I just leave it blank?
I have a name.
He looks over at you.
Call it Tall and Companion.
Did you say Tall and Companion?
Yes.
What the heck does that mean?
I'm not sure you should be getting top billing there, Tall.
You hear the
You
sound
have
of
more than one companion.
Well, with an S, obviously.
You hear the sound of concrete like dragging on concrete as Winterspear's head slowly turns towards you, Tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it blank for now. I don't think that doesn't sound like democratically speaking, feels like that's not something your party is interested in. Well, maybe something you could sell on the road, yeah?
If you insist.
In trouble from day one with the elephant man.
Something to discuss.
What kind
You
of...
let the elephant wrestle who he wants.
As long as he's not shattering any materials, and as long as he's not getting top billing on our group name, then I'm all good.
No
I
promises.
care not for the name.
Well, if you're actually able to break any of the bones of the creatures that are currently rampaging through this region of Atropa, I would be mighty impressed. Speaking
The
on
bone breakers.
bone breakers, I mean,
Bone breaker.
that'd mean that'd have to be something you'd have to break. Well, something for y'all to consider while you're out there. Looking at your file here, it seems that you guys are fresh to the 3rd rank, which means you're starting right from the beginning. So, I mean, you guys know this already, but as a friendly recap, if you are interested in upping your rank with the guild, you're going to have to take on sizable and threatening marks that are currently around there, and we've got quite a few that's available for y'all today. Once you defeat 3 of these marks, proving your worth to the guild, we will set you up with a prime mark, and these are some nasty creatures that are really going to test your mettle. Once you beat that prime mark, we'll go ahead and increase your rank in the guild, get you nice, comfier accommodations for your rooms, and as mentioned before, free access to some of the more pricier supplies. So if you all are ready, I'd be happy to show you the marks that we got available.
It's like that. I understand it now.
You just watch as his eyes just glaze over a little bit. Yes, of course. Now, of course, if you hunt a mark over on Tuesday, it's very important that you fill Form 67-3. You understand that, don't you, Garrix?
Of course. It is Tuesday. Today.
Oh my God, it is Tuesday today. Wait a minute.
I look around the table.
I thought that's why you said that.
Like that was a coincidence. I thought that was the joke.
That was a coincidence to me. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and. Okay. He kind of, feels around some pockets, and he pulls
Just
out.
show me the strongest one.
Well, they're all pretty strong, and I'll let you. I'll decide which one that you'd like to go off with, and then we'll go ahead and register that for you. So let's see here. He pulls out a small stone. It's this glistening, jagged rock that kind of has some crystalline features. You'll notice a rune word inscribed over to it as excuse me, as Red Broth kind of begins tapping around a little bit and says, all right, well, it seems that we've got 4 marks that are currently available. Let's go ahead and sort through here. And much like a modern day iPad, he begins kind of like kind of paging up a little bit on the rock. And as he presses down over on the rune, you'll watch as Hemlock, you recognize the spell immediately. It is a sort of modified version of the minor illusion or illusion spells, and from there you'll watch as Doms, a giant creature manifests itself right next to you. He goes, this over here is and he looks at the stone and looks back at the creature, the gray basilisk. Now you gotta watch out for this creature. It does tend to have an ability to petrify. Fortunately, the petrification isn't too exactly powerful, so if you want to go ahead and pick up some copper pins or make some on your own when you're out there on the field, it might be something to consider. It should remove the lesser petrification real quick. Now, next up, and he kind of dismisses the illusion there.
Noms has been just like biting at the illusion's legs this whole time and is like... It's like swiping his hands at it as it disappears.
Now, over here... Oh, well, this one's actually an interesting thing. So we believe there might be a hellscape breach somewhere over on Atropa, and that's because there is various... and he'll create an illusion of another creature. Various false devils have once again been roaming around Atropa. These devilkin, of course, are especially dangerous, have some kind of mastery of fire, and, well, some hunters that face off against false devils tend to be set ablaze as they cast their flames upon unsuspecting hunters. I'd recommend if you do decide to go after this, try and see if you could find it next to a source of water and keep those flames extinguished. The spear, the halberd that's holding, though, that one's a bit more problematic. The glaive that it's holding. It's a violent glaive that creates some deep wounds over there. You're gonna need some healing for that if you want to close those wounds up real quick. He dismisses that illusion, and he goes, and now next we've got and then you see this monstrous giant scorpion appear. And he will look at it for a second before he shakes his head and say, my apologies. In fact, we actually already gave this mark to someone else. That's being taken care of right now.
Good, I did not want it anyway.
I do. What if we are faster?
Well,
Bugs taste like crab. Usually.
Well, if we get a report that the hunting party has been befallen to this creature, we can go and assign it. But right now, unfortunately, this creature is currently actively being hunted upon, and I'm pretty sure I've got high faith in that group. He immediately dismisses the illusion.
That's a shame. That carapace would have been great.
Yeah, the Scorpion King carapaces are actually very good for manufacturing and construction work. So not to worry though. If there's one, there's bound to be more. So maybe something that you'll be able to hunt in the future.
Damn straight.
This one, however, just came in. Let's see over here. Oh dear. Uncertain if you'd be interested in this as well, because it definitely has its danger. And you'll watch as this gnarled and nasty creature manifests itself from the illusionary stone. This one's known as a noble manticore. See those spikes on its tail? Very violent, very vicious. And if the spikes ever do run out, which it tends to do very quickly when hunters face off against this creature, the noble manticore gets mad, gets real mad. Just because it's out of tail spikes, it doesn't mean it's unable to fight. In fact, it tends to fight a little bit more violently and recklessly. So, something to consider. So those are your 3 marks. He kind of moves everything over here, creates illusions of the other 2 as well, before turning over to all of you.
Nom. Nom, nom, nom.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves and go ahead and vote on which mark you'd like to go after.
What makes the manticore noble?
That's just
What lord does he serve?
That's just the name of the creature. Whoever discovered it first decided to call it the noble manticore. Sadly, I don't know too much history on that one.
I disagree with this name.
If I killed it, would I be king of the manticores?
I mean, nothing would stop you from proclaiming it.
I want that one.
I
Roll
agree.
hits to the manticore.
I have an explanation, but I'm not sure how accurate. So can I roll a history check on that one?
Yeah, you're free to roll, and you can say whatever description you want.
Oh yeah. Oh, I believe it was named after its discoverer, Jared Noble.
Yeah?
Is that true?
More or less.
Slash me believes you.
A 14 history. I mean, sounds right. Sounds like someone with
believable,
enough
yeah.
ego upon themselves would name a manticore off of themselves.
Jared Noble. We must find this man.
I think he's long dead. Yeah, he is.
You keep rolling history checks. Like, I'm writing the history right now. So yeah, you guys could talk amongst yourselves in characters. You could talk amongst yourselves outside of characters. Once there is a majority vote, that is the mark that will be claimed by this party.
I just want you guys to know I wrote down Jared Noble is dead in my notes. I don't know if it's relevant,
It'll
but it's
come up
there.
on your
It'll come up later when you least expect it.
I also wrote it in my notes. I can't wait until
Jesus.
Jared Noble appears.
I'm writing history.
Make him like a Lich King or something.
He
like that.
comes from a
Amazing.
long line of nobles.
I'm leaning Manticore, personally.
That's 3
Yeah.
for Manticore.
If anyone
Yeah,
has
I'm
an
down.
argument against manticore, I'd love to hear it.
That's 4 for Manticore.
Tom wants to go for Manticore. Herzog wants to go for Basilisk. So we're doing Manticore.
All right. He dismissed. Go on, please. No, please.
Winter Spear is going to look towards their companions and kind of look towards all of you. He goes, I think if we kill this Manticore, we might have a party name.
The noble manticores.
Paul's manticores.
I was thinking the Noble Five.
Ooh, Noble 5's pretty good.
Oh.
We'll have to exclude the bartender.
Yeah, well, that's I'm taking no offense to that. I prefer to be behind the bar personally.
I don't think he's part of our hunting party anyway.
Is the kitchen still
Would you
broken?
like to be?
No, thanks. I will graciously and absolutely pass on that introduction. And yes, the kitchen is still burnt to closed for repairs.
Damn.
I would have loved it
If you want, I can take a look at it when I get back.
Perhaps something, he kind of looks around a little bit, something we could consider. I thought one of you guys would be like, yes, our party name, Jared Noble.
Noble.
Jared's nobles.
Jared's Nobles, oh my god. And then you meet Jared Noble, and he's like, what the fuck kind of parasocial, bro?
He's like, hey guys, I heard you declared your party in my name.
We receive a We receive a cease and desist.
I was gonna say I'm suing you for copyright infringement.
I've been dead for 10,000 years. My name is Jared Noble.
A letter from the noble estate.
Okay, so he'll nod. He will then write something in the book and say, okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and let Innovate know that you guys are gonna need to be jaunted over to the location that we believe that the now noble manticore has been last spotted. Fortunately, we've been able to lure him over to the Hilltop Hills, so that we got a campsite ready to go and available for you guys, and we will jaunt you over there. Give me 1 second, though. And then you'll watch as he pulls out another stone. This of a different shape, different crystalline, and different color. A different rune is also inscribed on this. He gently places 2 fingers upon the rune, and he will hold it up to his kind of like between his mouth and ear, before saying, Innovine, we got another hunting party that's gonna go out. This one's gonna take care of the noble manticore. You'll hear a distorted voice over from the other side.
Roger, Redroth. I'll go ahead and get the jaunt ready for them.
And then he...
Wait, we didn't hear that?
Oh, he says... No worries. He says, Roger, I will go ahead and get the jaunt ready. Discord, I love you.
Yeah.
Classic. So...
Tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi.
Oh, sorry, little one. Already ended the call. You could go and tell her yourself, though, when you guys head on over to the jaunt tower.
This guy has 2 rocks that's an iPad and an iPhone.
Yep.
How come his mom lets him have 2 rocks?
Yes, my hunter's magic. Press to unlock the iPhone.
Yes, these 2 stones were invented by Jim Stone. Very good.
Don't start writing these names.
I've heard
Don't start
tales
writing
of the
text
Ice
tickets.
Stone.
Damn it, Stone.
I was gonna say the same thing.
No. So he Redroth will look over to you all and say, well, I suppose before you begin your hunt, do any of you need any ammunition? We can provide 10 of any ammo that you need. I believe we've got 1 bow wielder. We've got 1 rifle wielder. Is that correct?
Do my arms count as guns?
You can add.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, brother.
I got 2 guns on me, baby.
I'm
tickets to
locked
the
and
gun
loaded.
So Herzog, you are going to be given 10 additional 10 additional bolts. And Garrix, you're going to be given 10 additional bolts. Of course, if you'd like to purchase some bolts as well, you are free to do so. Any supplies, mundane supplies you'd like to purchase, you are also free to do that here. Keep in mind that healing potions cost 50 credits. As well as antidotes, which remove poison, also 50 credits, and copper pins, which removes lesser petrification, are also 50 credits. Something to keep in mind, though, you will have the opportunity to gather materials and craft consumables out on the field. Crafting consumables in this game only takes 1 minute. So it's something that you easily can do and easily gather. Gathering items as well, we're going to get into a little bit of a side tutorial here. Materials you can gather out in the field include, you can fish for fish, you can mine ore, you can gather various alchemical herbs, alchemical mushrooms, and also there may be various different treasure spots that I haven't explained there. Mostly everything, the herbs and mushrooms you can gather, no tool, no check required. It is just a table roll. The mining, the ore requires you to mine with a pickaxe, and the fish requires you to fish them out with a fishing rod. But again, no skill check is required, no tool check required. You just simply roll on the table. One thing to keep in mind, which is a new mechanic we are introducing this game, and we may put in the book or not, specifically for this game. When you mine something, or when you fish for something, depending on where you're mining from or where you're fishing from, your tool will gain. Your tools will have a stat called wear. Depending on what you mine from, you get wear points applied upon your tool. Depending on the tool, I will roll a dice. Typically, it's going to be a d20. Stronger tools will be multiple d20s. If I roll below the wear score of your tool, the tool breaks. So this is something that you may want to pick up multiple of, just in case you're feeling especially unlucky. The currently for sale are simple pickaxes and simple fishing rods. Both of them are 10 credits.
We have 50 credits, you said?
So all of you have a different combination of credits based off of the items that you guys had purchased. Noms, you currently see your credits, by the way. Look at your gold P score for this. Noms, you currently have 59 credits. Tall, you have 115 credits because
I'm rich.
You needed no armor and no weapons, so you were good to go there. Hemlock, you have 51 credits. Garrix, you have 33 credits. And Herzog, you have 34 credits. And once again, SciFri has the brokest of the party.
SciFri.
Where I belong.
Where'd you spend all your money?
Don't know. I think just starting equipment.
You bought
the Ranger has
you bought
2 short swords and stuff like that.
Yeah, the 2
you
short
got a lot of
swords
stuff.
expensive. You also bought scale mail, which is very expensive.
Oh yeah, I did.
Scale mail is very pricey. But that does mean you have a good ace. Well, you should. Oh wait, you're not. Hold on, let me equip your. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
we're
there
good to
we
go.
go.
There we go. I was like, you have a good AC, and then I look at your 12 AC, and I was like, that ain't right.
Armor goes
right here.
on before the hunt.
I'm gonna grab 2 simple pickaxes.
Understood. Also, as I know I've said this a couple of times, no skill check is required for gathering materials, and it's handled handled instantaneously. I will give you 1 second.
Are you adding them?
I am.
Okay. I was about to. Whoops.
What was the price of the things again?
10 each for the tools.
10 each?
Yep.
All right. I'll grab 1 pickaxe, 1 fishing rod.
Understood.
I'll take 2 of each.
And I'll adjust your gold values, so nothing to worry about. You said you're gonna have 2 of each, Tall? Okay.
Yep, pick 2 fish.
Let me drag these in. That's 40 credits. I'm gonna go ahead and do so put you down to 75 credits.
I want
What do you want?
2 fishing.
I just want.
Oh, I just heard I want.
Yeah, that's all I heard too.
Oh, sorry. I mean, that also, I feel like that's how Noms would
I
have
mean,
put
that
it
is
anyway,
classic
so.
Noms, I feel like.
Yeah.
I want.
I want.
Well, what do you want,
I
little
want.
fella?
I want
Use your words.
a fishing rod, please.
There we go.
Thank you. Sorry.
Anything else you guys would like to purchase?
Noms is getting broke, so no.
You said healing potions are 50?
That is correct.
How much
I
do
will
those
buy.
heal for?
I will buy a healing potion then.
Also in IO5E, I would like to let you guys know of an added function with potions, consumable potions specifically. As always, we've always had it so that using a potion is a bonus action. I am now adding the ability that you... Wait, what?
Yep, based. That's so based.
You scared you actually jump scared me, Monty.
Sorry.
Out of the other room.
Well, it's about to get even more based. But you now have the ability to throw a potion at a person, as long as they
That's
are
so red pilled.
if they are
Baldur's
within.
Gate up in here.
I mean, I played a little bit of it. I'm like, that makes sense. Let's do that. It's not AOE. Let's go ahead and make sure we're clear on that.
Not OP.
So you can throw it at a person. It smashes on them, and it has a full effect. No check required. And they have to be within 30 feet of you. And it is an action to throw a potion, not a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm so excited to heal from broken glass.
I was so validated when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I saw that they were also doing potions as a bonus action
Yep.
when I had already been house rolling it, and I'm like, yeah.
Everyone was, and that's why Watsy was like,
Yeah.
"Hey guys, D&D 24, you can bonus action potions now." Or like, "We've been doing it for years." Get on the
man.
yeah, get on the cool bus,
Get
man.
on our
Streets
level.
ahead.
Yeah, give us Dragonborn with tails, you cowards.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is that not a thing? That's crazy.
I guess not. So you said you're getting a potion of healing, is that correct?
Yes, I'll grab one.
Very good. Give me one.
50 credits.
Okay, I will drop. You are now down to 1 credit.
I will also take a healing potion.
Very good. Give me 1 second. Of healing. Oh, there we are. Add. I've added it to your inventory, Hemlock, and I've also added a potion of healing to your inventory, Tall.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
for
want a
context,
sippy too. Has no money.
I'm poor.
Poor. Monty, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, Dragonborns canonically don't have tails, I guess, but people, it's very much like that, you know, the council has made a decision, but we've decided to ignore it because it's a bad decision. We don't like it. So.
What? So silly. Okay, so you guys have purchased your potion. Anyone else would have purchased anything? Javelins, anything like that?
How much are the javelins?
How much is a javelin?
Javelins, oh, they're like 5 silver a pop.
Silver?
Oh, not
Okay,
silver.
right, that's-
I'm so sorry.
No, that's
No, don't take it back.
I like that.
The system is blend. Well, there's no silver in this game. So two javelins is 1 credit.
I'll take 2 javelins.
Okay.
I'll take
You're
4 javelins.
okay.
Whoa, big spender.
That gets me to an even 10.
Something to keep in mind with javelins, specifically with noms and tall. Javelins, if you successfully hit a creature with a javelin, it drops and deal damage. It drops their movement speed by 10 feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
Until the start of your next turn. This does not
Damn.
stack, so don't think you're like, everyone, javelin!
Quick, pin it down.
You bought, how many javelins did you buy again, Paul?
2.
2, okay, there it is. Also with reclaiming javelins, you're able to do so, but there's a 50-50 shot at mundane. Javelins will break on impact, so just
Fair.
FYI. Oh, I don't know what I just said. I'll have to listen to that later. So, yeah. Anything else you guys would like to purchase?
I spent most of my money.
That's okay. There'll be plenty to gather and get while you're out there on the field.
Could I
You hear like a
get...
strange. Oh, sorry, go for it.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, you kind of hear a strange clunking noise coming from Herzog as he's drinking his ale, but he hasn't removed the nails from his mouth.
Yeah. Clink, 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 clink.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Can I use some of my personal gold to buy 2 glass bottles?
You only have 1. How much are glass
Oh!
bottles?
Are credits gold?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I'm dumb.
No, you're good.
Then I don't have enough to buy even 1 glass
You have
bottle.
1 credit remaining.
Yeah.
How much?
I
how
thought they were
much
separate.
is?
My bad.
No, you're
How
good.
much is the are the glass bottles?
They're 2 gold each.
How many do you want?
Just 1 will suit me fine.
Noms taps.
1 glass bottle. I have money. I can afford that.
Very well. And he'll hand you over the glass bottle.
Here.
Thank you,
Oh.
Mom. And I'll lean down on 1 knee and I'll pat you twice on the head. And I'll go, here, have a bar of soap.
He shoves it in his mouth immediately.
Oh no!
Oh.
So, just so I understand, you ate the bar of soap, is that correct?
No, he's just holding it in his mouth and he's tasting it like a little candy.
Now, it is
And
definitely
then he'll
not a little candy.
yeah, he sits there with like a blank look for probably a solid 10 seconds and then kind of like, you know, like an actual reptile, he'll just go like, and he spits it out.
How'd that taste?
Bitter. I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't eat. I would recommend not eating soap.
It smell yummy.
All
I
right.
didn't even cuss yet.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to purchase? Sounds like a no to
Nope.
me. All right.
Good.
I'm good with what I got.
So Red Roth will go. All right. Well, seems you got your supplies and you're ready to go. Happy hunting to you all. As a friendly reminder, the Jaunting Tower is over to the west. Just head out the door and walk over to the west Jaunting Tower, and Innovine will take care of each and every one of you.
Yes. And
Yeah,
west is,
That way over there.
of course.
Points. Yeah,
Winter
don't
Spirit,
worry.
just look-
Our maps are always follow the cardinal directions. No north's over here.
Confusing perspective.
Noms will reach up with his little hand to the bartender, and he's like, take my hand, hold my hand.
Hesitantly holds your hand.
Thank you for the ration. Thank you for the help. May the gods of conquest and glory bless you and give you lots of food. Let's go, guys.
Thanks. When you walk, do you have wet slaps?
Yes, it kind of sounds like a little.
I just want to.
I hear the what are they called in 14? The Namazu, where they walk and they have like a little squeaky noise.
Oh my god!
All right. You guys are free to walk over, or I can move you over in the general direction. As the door opens,
I have opened the door.
Speaking of cardinal directions, I'm really waiting for the day that you decide to run a campaign in like a polar ice cap and everywhere is south.
The Blorbo's gonna hop on your shoulder, Hemlock. So as you guys walk out, you are once again greeted by the beautiful Hunters Guild. The Hunters Guild is built upon some very high treetops, allowing you to look at everything in the surface underneath. You see a variety and scatterings of buildings, including smithies, shops, and the like. Over to the west is the Jaunting Tower, where the Jaunter, Innovine, will jaunt you guys over to your hunting location. I've unpaused the game. You may all continue.
As Tall makes his way out, he's going to like walk in a straight line to the door and just like push tables and chairs and shit like out of his way.
They comically fly into the corner like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nobody seems to mind for some reason.
They don't stop me.
You just don't have an eye for good craftsmanship, do you?
That was
God.
just table.
The irresistible urge to go the other way when given two paths.
As you walk over, you will see a tiefling, specifically a shadow tiefling. It seems to be in the middle of a ritual. You'll watch as her eyes open wide as this teal green flash just appears, and she puts her hands down and says, you guys, welcome back to the Jaunting Tower. Taking another mark, I see.
Yes.
And I
We're up to.
And I understand you're looking to hunt the noble manticore. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Indeed.
So who, and then she'll pull out what appears to be another different kind of stone, different color, different rune, different crystalline. And she holds up and says, all right, so which one of you will be holding on to the recall stone?
Steps forward and wizard.
Thank the
Probably
gods.
for the best.
She says as she whispers, looking over, and hand it over to Hemlock. I know you'll take good care of this.
Maybe I should hold on to it.
No, I don't want this.
Someone made that decision for me.
I don't want anyone eating this one this time.
I don't know how well we know the Paw Patrol, but in the back of Herzog's mind, that comment that she made is like, what exactly did Paw Patrol do?
Yeah. And she'll hand over the rock and says, as always, make sure you keep it on your person. Make sure that the entire party is gathered around you before you use it. It's got a limited amount of magic. If you spend more than 8 hours out in the field with the stone will automatically recall you back over to the Hunter's Guild. If you lose the stone, I will be very upset, as we will have to send an airship out to get you. This is very time-consuming and costly, and I'm very thankful that none of you have lost a recall stone so far. After you've defeated your mark, the stone will also slowly charge up and activate to bring you over here, so make sure you gather all the materials, as well as make sure to bring the fallen body of the creature so that we, as well, can take anything from it that you don't need. Are there any questions?
Technical above board question for you,
Yes.
Brett. I have a handy dandy floating disc.
Mhm.
Does that also come with this when we use the recall stone?
Yep.
Because cool. Okay.
Yep, anything that is yours or on your person or floating around you will also teleport with you. As long as everyone is relatively close to you, it will recall each and every one of you. If you are recalling with a fallen creature, the fallen creature will also jaunt and recall back, but will be taken to a different location.
When she mentions that none of us have lost a stone, Herzog is gonna try to subtly look between Toll, Garrix, and Noms.
Yes, thank you very much for that. All right. So you all have jaunted before, so you won't experience any jaunting sickness. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Reckon we are.
Very well then. Everyone, go ahead and gather up on the platform so I can jaunt you over to the location.
So we will
I'm
have
gonna
to make
hold-
room. Some of us are quite large.
Yeah, you have to
Nom.
squeeze in pretty tight.
Nom, do you consent to be being picked up by Winter Spear?
Yeah, a piece.
I will hold you gentle like cheeseburger.
Thank you.
Bad artist. Can we get a
No.
as cheeseburger? Thank you very much.
Noms puts his little arms out. They're really, really short and stubby, but he's like doing little airplane arms right now.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Ah!
All right, making sure we're good there and everything's good to go. Give me 1 second there. All right, everyone. Go ahead and gather together. Hold on tight. Balance yourself if you need to. And
I'm balanced.
happy hunting. And then she thrusts her hands out as you feel the powerful teleportation magic immediately, like with a powerful pull, just kind of yank you away. As each and every one of you, 1 second. There we go.
How do I know when you're going to? Ah!
That's exactly
I
it.
always hate this part.
Great timing. And then you just immediately, as if almost fall onto your feet, land over to the campsite that is of the Hilltop Forest. Just as before, the area that you land into is an already established camp of the Hunters Guild. Several crates and boxes for anything that you'd like to store while that you are over here. The tent and the area itself is generally a safe location from marks and creatures, so long as you have not lured them over here. This is a safe place to take short rests if you need to.
Okay.
So yeah.
So this is like our stuff.
This
It's all ours. So like
It's
the
the guild
chests probably
stuff.
aren't worth looting.
Yeah, there's not. It's all empty. It's just there for
Right.
storage.
It's our
Yeah.
like equipment. Okay.
Yeah.
the monster hunter goblin in me is this is just me as a person. I run over
runs,
to the
opens
chest.
chest.
I root through the chest
No, that's
like
just the
true
deliverable
monster
Give me the
hunter.
box.
rations and water.
You're looking
Give me
at
the potions.
You're looking
Looking
at
at the
Can I
shinies down the road.
Are there any paintballs? We need paintballs.
Yes, as SciFri has noted,
We need paintballs.
yes, as SciFri has noted, you immediately see off in the distance a small material of ore that you can gather from. Yes, there are sparkles on areas that are gatherable nodes because it attracts you, and now you're know where to go to gather some stuff. Oh, yeah, teehee. Give me 1 second.
That's good. Could you also put like an exclamation mark above anyone that has a quest?
Yeah.
Just
So when
It doesn't matter.
yeah, and then when you're walking over there, I've got some really big dialogue boxes that are gonna pop up as
good,
well.
yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Can my handler make me a roast beef with the Mr. X skin, please? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. We do also have a skin shop as well. You could be Mr. Borderlands, the Borderlands guy, if you want to. It's, we got a little
the
thing
collab
going.
skins in the shop.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got to make that money.
Mr. DM, can I get a quest marker?
No. Okay. Let's do a little roll. Don't mind me.
Ominous.
Splits.
Okay. I unpause. So you all will be moving together at the same time. I would ask that the party stays together. If you do end up deciding to split up, why would you do that? But we can go ahead and do it that way. I will then have to roll initiative for everyone. So highly recommend you all stay together. I will.
Okay.
I will unpause. I will unpause. And yeah. You are free. The stage is set. You're free to do as you wish. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know.
I would like to start like looking at the ground for like tracks or something.
I see. You can go ahead and do an investigation check or a survival check, please.
I think survival. Let's see.
With a
9.
9, you are unable to identify any tracks around this location. It may also be because you're still located within the campsite itself. Yeah, but you don't see any obvious tracks. So thankfully, the campsite is doing what it's supposed to do.
It has not been here.
I hope not. What direction we going?
Well,
Which way
I'm
is
pretty
the
interested
monster?
in that node we got off onto the west there.
There's a sparkle in my eye.
What?
Garrix, what does your intuition tell you?
I want the resources.
But where is the manticore?
We'll find it at some point.
Gestures to the forest around us.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and as well, for funsies, because Crown did this before. Give me 1 quick second. I need 2 cameras there so that we can do that. Perfect. Wonderful. If you'd like to zoom out to see how big the map is, you are free to do so.
Oh, this shit big.
proper monster hunting map, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
I don't fuck around.
We're gonna get this monster to half HP. He's gonna fly all the way to zone 12. We're gonna run for like 5 minutes.
No loading screens. No loading screens. It's not the PSP anymore.
Oh, seamless.
Oh, thank God.
Whoa,
Free.
the features now.
This is Blu-ray, Snake.
Was that
Oh, dude,
a
that's
lie that was
so
actually
great.
said?
It's in
Yes.
it's in Metal Gear Solid 4 when you go
Loading.
back to
Loading.
the PS1 zone. Like you go back to Shadow
Whoa.
Moses Island from the PS1 game, and in the hall where you would normally switch discs, you get a call from Otacon. He's like, "Wait a minute, we're on PS3."
That sounds like something that would be said.
What's the weather like, Brett? Is it?
Oh, it's nice and clear. It's a perfect day for a hunt. But some days it's not. Smiley
Some
face.
days it's an imperfect day.
Some days it's imperfect. Sometimes it's stormy. Sometimes it's night. All sorts of stuff. All
While
right.
these guys are mining, could I just send Blurbo out just above us just to keep an eye out for any movement?
Ooh, absolutely. That's a great idea. So you kind of send out there and you hear, "Ah," as you see this little Blorbo fly up into the sky.
It's not graceful. It's pretty bad.
Blorbo looks exhausted. That's why. Okay, so
in the distance we hear wheezing.
So I will pause for a second. Herzog, are you mining?
Yeah, we need them. We need materials, and we might as well get them right here.
Then, if you would be so kind, please give me a 1d100 roll. And you immediately break away a piece of Hilltop. Sorry, 1 second. My brain just like rebooted for a second. A piece of Hilltop copper, which I've added onto your inventory. Also, while you're mining, you'll notice kind of here and kind of break away in the dirt, a crumpled up piece of paper with some writing upon it.
Did I find 1 or 8? Because I noticed you added 8 to my inventory.
It's 1. 8 is the value of it. But I will go ahead. Yeah. I just put 8 there because it's easier. It's a quick way to see market value. But yes, I will go ahead and drop that down to 1 so there's no confusion.
All right. Herzog's gonna reach down and pick up the paper. What do we got here? And start unfolding it.
So as you pick it up, it takes a minute because the writing itself is just terrible, absolutely awful. But even after a second, you're able to read. It appears to be someone's notes of various recipes for introductory hunters, and you will find the Crafting Guides, Volume 1. And then I will go ahead and show you. And now the tutorial
this
pops.
This is worthless, crumples it.
Throw it off the cliff.
And now the tutorial window once again points up as we talk about crafting. So there are 2 ways to craft items. You can craft using recipes, using specific items. You could also repurpose other materials to still fit in the same project. So the crafting that you guys are most likely going to be focusing on. So it's kind of like there's a simple and then there's also more complex versions of the crafting. Let me go and show you the crafting guide that you have found. So currently you guys have knowledge of 4 recipes: potion of healing, potion of greater healing, a copper needle, and an antidote. To make a potion of healing requires 1 overgrown herb and 1 blue cap mushroom. Potion of greater healing requires 1 mountain herb and 1 autumn cap. A copper needle, which removes the lesser petrification condition, requires 1 hilltop copper, something you just found, and 1 sulfur root. An antidote requires 1 overgrown herb and 1 sulfur root. You will notice that when it comes to the potion of greater healing, healing, there are some potential ingredients. What this means is you do not have to use the materials of the recipe if you want to create this item. You can use any item that is described as an alchemical, as long as the market value of the combined items that are within the potential ingredients list equals or exceeds the market value of the item itself, you make the item. If the material is of the same rarity or higher as the item that you're trying to craft, the market value of that material is considered double its value. So if you were, for example, to find an uncommon alchemical, an uncommon alchemical worth 100 credits, and a potion of greater healing is worth 200 credits, you could use that alchemical to create a potion of greater healing. The 100 credit material becomes 200 credits. But as far as bang for your buck value is concerned, if you follow the recipe, you will have it's effectively 4 times the material value. So an overgrown herb has a market value of 8 credits. A blue cap has a market value of 5 credits, a total of 13 credits essentially. With 13 credits of materials, you can craft a 50 credit potion. So, I've given the recipe list over to Herzog. And now that you have gathered from there, I'm going to, the first simple pickaxe that's in your inventory, go ahead and click on that, and it's going to roll to see if to wear has been added to the simple pickaxe. All right, 6. It's above the 2, which means the axe does not break. You'll see how you continue to use it, the wear that gets to add on to there. Moving up to here will be learning everyone's names. Garrix. So you're over here. There's a couple of sparklies in this bush. Go ahead and roll a 1d100 for me if you are gathering, and tell me exactly how you're gathering. How graceful is Garrix with this when it comes to gathering?
Well, first of all, like, what kind of resource is this? It looks like plants.
Yeah, so it's like a makeshift version of plants. Not all of these plants are worth anything. A lot of these are overgrowth and weeds. So essentially, what you're doing is looking for something of value that you may be able to use and bring back. Otherwise, the rest of these plants are kind of worthless.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Garrick sort of just like hunches over, opens up his like pouch, and just starts like grabbing, like snatching different plants that look mildly interesting.
Okay, go ahead and give me a 1d100 roll, please.
That's a 13, champ.
And well, 13 still gets you something. You find an overgrown herb, which is one of the ingredients for a potion of healing.
Very nice.
Give me a second here as I get rid of one of the sparkles. And there's still another area that you can gather from if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll look at remembering everybody's names. Noms?
Yeah.
I don't know, I point to the other note. He says, "Would you like to try?"
Yeah.
He nods his head furiously and runs over.
Don't immediately put what you find in your mouth.
Why not?
Remember our song, don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
If you don't know just what it is, don't put it in your mouth.
Okay.
I remember
He
that.
dives face first into the bush still.
Give
Don't
me
be stuffing in your face.
Give me a 1d100 roll, please. A 28 will also get you an overgrown herb.
He takes the overgrown herb and then runs over.
Can I put this one in my mouth?
I take a look at it. Here, and I'm gonna pull out a sack, and I'll put the herb in there, and I'll tie up the end, and I go, "Don't eat it just yet. It's important. We can use it for later."
Will you be holding on to the sack, Hemlock?
I'm giving it to Nom.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Nom will take it. I'll give you a little baggie with your finds in it.
The dime bag of all our herbs.
All right.
He just holds on to it with both of his hands like a little trick or treat bag.
Yeah.
He's waddling around with it now.
We can use that to turn into something you can put in your mouth.
Okay. I won't eat it now.
I'll pat
I
you on the head
promise.
twice.
Where in tarnation does all that food go?
Am I Tommy?
You're not getting any bigger.
Yeah, I am. I grew a little bit.
He stands on his little tippy toes and continues walking.
I've seen you put away more food than the size of you. How in tarnation are you putting all that away? Where's it going? Because that's definitely not just heading into your stomach.
It's just my tummy, I promise.
Tall,
Yeah.
I got something for you.
What?
I'm gonna reach into one of my pouches and I'm gonna hand you a whetstone.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Sharpen your blades with it.
I don't have blades.
You look at your fists.
I look at my hands.
I guess I could use it for my nails.
You sharpen those tusks.
Oh, that's a good point. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do? Can I sharpen my tusks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Feel free.
Cool.
Grinding a whetstone against your
It's like grinding a whetstone against your teeth. Fuck that. Yeah, you're all cursed with that knowledge now. Yeah.
As he's doing it, it
It hurts so bad.
If you are mining Herzog, go ahead and give me a 1d100 roll.
Boom! Boom. The same thing I rolled last time. It is.
Maybe. You will get another Hilltop Copper. Go ahead and roll the pickaxe again. The wear has increased to 4 now. Oh, you're good.
All right, sounds good.
Pickaxe is still fully functional.
Simple metal copper, but he's gonna like a piece of fruit at a grocery store. He's gonna like hold it up and heft it and take a nice long sniff of it. Simple ore, but dang if it ain't useful.
I'd like to make some kind of tracking check at this junction, if possible.
Yeah, sure. So as you guys are continuing to fly, you're kind of watching as the one moment. My darling little griffin hatchling is currently flying above, can barely get across the trees, but is definitely able to keep an eye out. And we'll let you know if something suddenly comes charging over to you guys. So this will definitely prevent you from getting surprised.
Go Borbo, go Borbo, go Borbo.
Are there any
we love Blorble
signs
here.
we can see, maybe where the manticore would be?
Yes. So Garrix, go ahead and give me a survival check, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, what 2 skills did you want expertise in?
Oh, yeah, right. I get 2 of those. Let me look at the list again.
Well, right now you're proficient in insight, nature, perception, and survival, so it'd have to be those 2.
Yeah, let's go survival in nature. Easy.
Beautiful. Now that we've got that out of the way, go ahead and give me a go ahead and give me a roll.
Ooh, net 20, baby!
Oh, first crit!
So, you will actually spot tracks that are heading up north in this direction, as if something large and sizable had recently come through here. Also,
Wait, in which direction?
I'm sorry?
Which direction? Was it the left or the right?
So it came from this direction and
came from this way, went
that way. That is correct.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay, so I'm gonna step up here.
Okay.
So put my knee to the ground, sort of runs his hands over the tracks. He goes, "The creature we seek came this way."
All right, well, let's get going.
Sounds good.
I agree.
Part of them spikes on it could be used as some pretty tough nails.
You guys, as you continue across the cliffside, you will spot a small body of water.
Beautiful time for fishing.
Do we really have the time?
Yeah, we had time to mine and gather flowers, so I think we got time for some
of these
fish.
meaningless tasks.
They're not meaningless.
Oh,
I got a fishing rod. I'm going fishing.
Rock, you grab plant. We could be killing.
Go ahead.
You know what they say. Why slay monsters when you could be fishing?
Shut up! Give me a 1d100 roll, please.
I was ready for you to say, give me a dex saving throw.
You catch a red-blue bass.
Ooh.
It's worth 25 credits, and it's considered
very
food
nice.
stuff. Yeah, it's a very valid.
Oh, and it's food.
Yep. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and click the simple fishing rod and see if it breaks upon pulling in the red-blue bass.
Oh, this would be really funny if my rod just instantly snapped.
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Hey, you're rolling hot today, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna fall apart when we actually see the manticore.
Yes, good, very good. As you begin your approach over to the north, you see a small cave entrance and a path that continues along the north. With your critical hit on success, with your survival, Garrix, you will see the tracks continue their way off to the north.
This cave does not home the creature.
So cool.
Oh, that's a shame.
As you begin your approach, you'll hear this sort of your mark is currently drinking from the water.
Does he see me?
You could do a perception check right now.
Sure. 9.
Yeesh.
Oh, you'll have to roll the dice on that one. So let me kind of give you guys a little information if you were to attempt to surprise a creature. So the way surprise rounds work in IO5E, we roll initiative as normal, and on your first round, you will get advantage on all of your attacks. Any saving throws the creature has to make will be at a disadvantage, and that is how the surprise round works. You can't really do any like big prep, everyone attack at the same time. That's just kind of
right.
That it kind of prevents that sort of abuse. But that also assumes if the creature has not spotted you, which at this point you've got a 9 perception, so
Yep.
it's drinking water. That's all I can tell you right now.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to back up.
I'm gonna back my shit up.
I'll look to the other party members. They say, "The creature is at the watering hole."
All right, what are we waiting for?
I was waiting for you
Tall-
to go
Tall
in
starts-
first.
Yeah, Tall starts making his way to the front of the pack. He's not sneaking.
Ah, gotcha. Is Dobbs also not sneaking? Are you telling
Nope.
me Tall and Dobbs are running in? All right,
Yep.
so you.
I'm not running in. I'm just walking up to the monster.
Yeah.
Noms is running.
Oh, God. Okay, so this is definitely the build. All right, so as you run it, you hear this the shake of metal, the heavy stomps, and it immediately disturbs the heightened sense of the creature as it immediately turns around over, gives you a bestial roar, and the encounter will begin. I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative
Come
for
at me,
everyone.
lunch!
All right, give me 1 second,
Oh,
please.
whoa.
Oh, that's weird. I rolled really poorly. It's not supposed to be like that.
Oh my god.
Ew, Hemlock dominated, yeah.
Damn, alright.
So, give me 1 quick second, and we're going to talk a little bit about how phase combat works.
Oh, God.
First things, let me go ahead and take a look at my notes. This always takes a bit to set up, but I'm hoping to get some macros in, so it's going to be very, very quick. So I'm going to do this. We're going to do a 15 initiative called Attack Phase. A 10 initiative called Attack Phase. And a 5 initiative called the Bloodied Phase. So, everyone here has played in a Phase 2 game before, but we will go ahead and recap. Phase combat is back, baby. Back and better than ever. Powerful creatures, such as the little Manicore, do not roll initiative normally. Instead, they have phases where they can do a series of actions and movements during specific phases. You can learn what these exactly are from a high-level mechanic standpoint. I will tell you exactly what a phase does by doing something called a scan check. As an action or a bonus action, you'll let me know that you'd like to scan a specific phase. The DC of that phase will equal the same as the initiative count. So if you'd like to learn the attack phase that happens on initiative count 15, the DC will be a 15. The skill changes depending on the creature, and I will let you know what skill that you will be rolling if you'd like to go ahead and investigate that. I will tell you precisely what the creature does during that phase, the conditions of activating that phase. I'll tell you as much details as you want to what the attacks are, how much damage it is, what kind of attack bonuses you're looking at. I'll give you all the information you need for the tactics. I will let you know, for the most part, you don't really need to scan to figure out what the creature is doing. Just being in combat long enough with these creatures, you're gonna be able to figure it out. That is correct. One key thing to keep in mind with a lot of creatures or powerful creatures that you fight in IO is that creatures can become bloodied, and that usually unlocks a bunch of new stuff that they can do. A creature arrives at the bloodied condition when they are at half health. Another thing I want to add in, putting my salesman hat on for those that are interested in supporting Fiendish Forge. We are also including multiple CR tables. So not just your standard CR table. We also have a CR table for elite creatures and a CR table for boss creatures. What this means is a CR3 elite creature will have more health and deal more damage than a regular CR3 creature, and a CR3 boss creature will have more health and deal more damage than a CR3 elite creature. Yeah, so that is just something to keep in mind. These marks that you are fighting are considered elite creatures. They have more health and deal more damage than their regular CR counterpart. And when you finally go to face your prime mark, that will be considered a boss. So that will actually be a pretty arduous battle. So, with that said, before we start, would you guys like to take a small break so you can use the restroom, get some water, all that fun stuff?
Sure.
That sounds like a grand idea.
All right. We'll be right back, everyone. Hello, everybody. How are you?
And
all
that's
doing?
that's why we should overthrow Brett. Hi, dude. How's it going?
Oh,
Hey,
shit, what up?
Yeah. Do it. Hear it. You want it? I hand you the reins. I give you the crown. I
I
go.
didn't think it would be that easy.
Yeah.
You're a raccoon now.
I guess
Second.
Yeah.
Say you can put the cannon away. I guess we're not going to
We
need
won't be needing
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah. Nap time for me. That's great. No. We don't need violence. I'll just go take a little nap.
Hell yeah. Honk me.
Me. Honk me.
Don't you.
So, this is the continuation of, this is the second part of our first session. Had a little bit of technical difficulties last time. I really want to maximize the experience, but everything should be working now. Knocks on wood. Hopefully nothing falls apart here.
Herzogwood.
Briefest recap, of course. You're a lovable bunch of hunters that have just taken on the... Oh, actually, 1 second. I just... Oh, I see what's happening.
Broke it already.
Yeah, I already
no.
broke it. Well, no, it's...
All right, let's try again next week.
When I have the player view, right? When I try to get the player view, I make sure that OBS shows that first. But OBS has now started this lovely little thing. When I put my main screen, my DM screen back up, they're like, "We're gonna show that now," and I'm like, "No. That's why I had the player screen. That's why I showed the player screen before." What the heck, dude? So I've just loaded that real quick. But yeah, you're a lovable bunch of hunters over at the Hunters Guild, located at Atropa in the shattered planet of Io. You had been, as the lovable rank 3 hunters that you are, you had been given a couple of options of creatures that have been kind of causing a bit of whether environmental issues or actual dangerous, a little bit of danger to the individuals and the people that live around Atropa. You've been given a couple of different hunts and tasks to choose from, and the one that you chose was the Noble Manticore. Of course, named after SciFri. Who was the name after?
Jared Noble.
Yeah, Jared Noble.
I want SciFri was first that I named him. I want to see if he remember.
Who is canonically dead based off of me.
Yeah, he is canonically dead.
Or is he? There might be a Jared Noble Lich out there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, he might have a phylactery, a noble phylactery.
Always.
Yeah, there it is.
Maybe it's this manticore. Who can say?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Manticore talks a little bit. I am Jared Noble. By the way, manticores are freaky ass creatures, aren't they? Jesus Christ, with the
Yeah, a little bit.
humanoid faces and stuff.
Oh, they've got a humanoid face. Do they speak? Or do they just look like
Ooh, that's a good question. I can actually answer that
they
right
do.
now. I would
Like,
believe so,
yeah.
right? Manticore D&D
Also-
5e.
Painting a mini of this is really unpleasant because sometimes you turn the mini, it's like a front-facing man face. And you're like,
I won't answer the question. Okay, so anyways, yeah. It's really bad. To answer the question, yes, manticores do speak common.
Oh, no.
Very unsettling.
please don't kill me. I have to go to my daughter's
Please,
recital.
my daughter's
Oh
birthday
no!
There will be no language speaking from this creature. Nothing to worry, but growls and stuff like that. So yeah, but I was
But
like,
they can understand common.
they don't know about this one, but they can speak
Some,
it.
They can. Okay, some can. Okay.
Yeah, well, the standard manticores speak common. Like, they actually are like, hey, what are you doing? With their weird face. So, yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, you want to watch the game with me? You're like, oh my God.
I don't want to hunt him anymore.
Kill better men for less.
Oh, Jesus. And you got to carve this guy, too. That's going to be really weird when you get the manticore
Brett.
face.
Brett, I did homework. I'm so excited.
Yeah, well, you did homework? What did you do homework about?
I asked my dad hunting stuff advice, like how to break down game
Hell
and
yeah.
stuff.
Did your dad tell you what to do if a creature with a humanoid face that says, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?"
Do you have
talks
any
to you?
tips about its
I don't
If
wanna-
a creature
I
with
don't-
a humanoid face invites you to watch football.
I think I left out that incriminating detail, I think, for...
I didn't even make the connection till just now. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is just a dude's face on that thing. That's really weird.
Got a lot of chompers in there, too.
Yeah, but you guys, you're over here currently in the Hilltop Forest. You did a little bit of gathering, gathered a little bit of materials, did a little bit of fishing, got some stuff together, and then you saw this creature drinking out from this body of water, and Knobs triumphantly walked up very bravely along with Tall, who was like, I'm going to punch this thing in the freaking face. And the thing turned to you and became immediately hostile. So we are now here in the fight. So as a brief recap of things, especially if you're looking at the initiative count on the top of the screen right now, you will notice that this creature currently has 3 initiative totals, and that is because this is a phase combat, something we did a lot during Phase 2, kind of bringing it back here for Fiendish Forge, as well as Phase 3 games in the future. A phase combat is when a creature of a sizable power level, I would say, has multiple different initiatives. During those initiatives, they have a set list of abilities that they can do. This will kind of grant you the ability to see what the heck these creatures are about, especially after the first round of combat. So feel free to take notes if you'd like. It kind of repeats it a little bit, lets you build some strategy, lets you figure out the best way to take out this creature. If you want even more in-depth notes, you're able to do what we used to call scan checks. They're just specific skill checks, essentially. And the skill checks that you can check on are on the turns themselves. So as you mouse over the turns, you will see that At the initiative of 15, there's an attack phase. Initiative 10, also an attack phase. And then the initiative of 5 is a bloodied phase. Bloodied, by the way, is a condition that a creature is inflicted upon when they reach half or fewer hit points. This normally this may disable some of the abilities the creature can do, but enable new abilities, essentially turning the tide of battle. Once you arrive halfway through, the battle is halfway over. But now things are going to get a little bit more dangerous and a little bit more spicier. So just some things to kind of like keep in mind as you face off against creatures, especially creatures in phase combat. The Noble Manticore, I will let you also know, this is an elite creature. Elite creatures have more hit points and deal more damage than their normal creature counterpart. This is not a boss creature. Boss creatures deal even more damage and have even more hit points. So yeah, you'll be good to go. So this will be a little bit of a beefier encounter. So make sure that you have all of your resources ready to go. Some friendly reminders as far as support goes. Looking at Noms for this, because I think out of everyone, Noms is probably the one that is most likely able to heal. As I look at the fighter, the wizard, the ranger looks at the ranger spell book. You got Cure Wounds. You're good to go. Yeah. Cure Wounds now heals. And actually, let me go ahead and change this. Oh, yep, we're good to go. Cure Wounds now heals 2d8 instead of 1d8. And what's up?
I have a funny healing spell.
Okay, what's your funny healing spell?
It's Wither and Bloom.
Wither and Bloom.
I think
this is the new spell.
Something else, yeah. I think I don't know if they changed it.
Oh, no, Wither and Blue came out. That is in Strixhaven, so no, nothing's been changed.
Okay, cool.
So you'll still be able to use it. But yes, so Cure Wounds now does heal 2d8, and if you cast it at a higher level, if you cast it at a higher level, it heals an additional 2d8, which means second level, your Cure Wounds now heals 4d8. So you do have some good healing abilities. And also, Lay on Hands is now a bonus action instead of an action.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
What? That's crazy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're able to lay on hands.
I'm gonna update my notes.
Yeah, you can lay on hands now as a bonus action.
Call it a drive-by touch.
Yeah, you go. Woo.
Whee!
But it doesn't cure diseases anymore, so
Okay.
Oh, what can you do?
That's okay.
How often are people diseased, really?
Exactly. And also, you can spend 5 hit points to remove the poison condition. So,
so it still gets rid of poison?
Yes,
but not disease.
Not diseases anymore. That is correct. Okay. That's the biggest. Yes.
Brett, quick question. I did something to my token, and now it's like got these arrows that are blinking. What is that?
So you pressed the select target button by accident, and then selected your token, essentially targeting yourself. What you want to do is go up to the left to the person icon. If you mouse over it, it says token controls. When you click that, there'll be a right set of buttons. The one that looks like a target reticle should be the second one down. Click that. Click your token again. It'll remove the target that you have on the token. And if you're still figuring that out,
when I click token control, something happens. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're good. I'm telling. I'm getting you the screenshot right now. Give me 1 second, please.
Yeah, it opens the bar of buttons to the right of it.
There's no.
Check the screenshot, please.
Yeah. Let me check that. That should probably. Oh, it's that button.
There you go.
Oh, I did it. Okay, thank you so much.
You're
okay,
welcome.
Cool.
All right. With that, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I played the song. Can you guys hear it? Anyone hear it?
No,
it's not popping up for me on the list.
Damn it. That's because I'm kidding. All right, let's go.
Anyways, add us in the first half.
You're the worst.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a stinker. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah, I can hear
Dang
that.
it, you guys, we've been schmeckledorfed.
No.
It's not even a warden. I agree with you.
Okay, we begin.
All right. We begin.
So, top of the round, Hemlock, you'll watch as this creature snarling over at you with that strange humanoid face. It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna schmoove on over here.
Okay. You might have the ruler selected. So
When you're
Yeah.
measuring with the ruler, you can hit space and it'll move your token to the end of the ruler.
Oh my god.
20.
Ooh, okay.
25
I love that.
Fancy.
Fancy.
All right, as Winter Spear rushes by, both Toll and Herzog, they'll be like, "There it is!" And I'm just gonna run forward, and I'm going to pull out my spell book.
Okay.
And I am going to coalesce and do my namesake, and I'm going to throw out a ray of frost at this creature.
Yo, she's doing it. She's doing the winter spear.
She's doing
I click the button. That is
18 hits. So yeah, you'll go ahead and fling out the ray of frost. It strikes the creature. You kind of watch its head recoil back a little bit as you see the creature slowed slightly from the impact. And yep, it hits, dealing 4 points of damage.
all right.
And then the hit point bar came up, and I dealt the damage.
That's a large hit point.
A big bar.
That's a big
Big
boy.
Nothing can
boy
move, that's
bar.
Must be a
I do not
visual
have.
bug.
You said there's not scan, but there's a way to like look at the enemy with a bonus action.
Yeah. So if there is a specific turn that you'd like to look at, I'll tell you all the information about that turn. The DC equals the initiative count.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I had to be at 23, and that's a.
Oh no.
wisdom?
Of the initiative count of the phase that you'd like to learn about.
Oh.
So like 15,
okay.
10, 5.
So we have an attack phase at 15, an attack phase at 10, and a bloodied phase at 5.
What is the skill tied to? Is it like a wisdom or a perception check?
It depends on the creature. For this one, for the Noble Manticore, I need to know which phase, because sometimes the skill changes depending on the phase.
Gotcha. I mean, I might as well. I'm just gonna go for the 15. Go big or go home.
The 15, this will be your bonus action. So that will be a survival check.
Survival check. Okay.
DC 15?
DC 15. Sorry, just navigating right now.
What the heck is
My-
that?
What the heck? That macro, bro.
Ignore that. That's my Beyond 20 macro.
Oh yeah,
I
don't use
apologize.
beyond 20, please. Make
Yeah,
sure you're using your
no.
character sheet.
I apologize. That's totally habit. My bad.
All good?
Muscle memory.
Double
Kicks
click your
in.
token, it'll.
Everyone
Yeah.
looks
10.
stinky. A 10 is insufficient. You won't be able to learn about this phase this time.
No worries. All right, that will end my turn.
All right, to end your turn, it's something that you'll have to do. Head up to the upper right corner of the screen. You'll see the crossed swords. Press those crossed swords. A combat tracker pops up. You got it. End turn.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
so you kind of watch. I mean, it literally looks like you just threw like a tiny like snowball at the creature. It hit its face a little bit. It's kind of, and you just kind of watch as this creature just sort of goes, as it's looking at you, goes, and then it looks at you with this sort of like, this glare, and it's going to do its attack phase. All right. So immediately you begin to you feel the weight of its wings. It begins to. It flies up into the air and immediately just dives down.
Whoa.
Like just as it does, it kind of clips right by Nom's little head as this thing is a dive down over to Hemlock. All right, so let's see. And then has the okay. Let's see. Actually, wait. I'm gonna undo that. It'll actually fly up over. Hold on, give me a sec. It's not gonna do that. It's actually.
You put the movement tracker over me. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. So it actually kind of, and it flies over the trees. It lands down over there behind you guys, and
there.
and it will You'll watch as its tail recoils back a little bit. You kind of hear like the rattle of like kind of like a rattlesnake. You kind of hear that sort of shh. And as you'll watch as the spikes on its tail begins to stick out a little bit, and then it just fires out a shot over at Herzog. All right, let's go. Let me roll that there. It's a 16. That's a miss. So you'll watch as the spike kind of goes in. You feel the impact of it hitting the ground, the heavy weight that hits the dirt get disturbed, and it just kind of coils its tail back a little bit. Okay.
That was almost max damage too.
That's no joke.
No joke indeed.
If you're getting close to it, be careful.
Noms.
Oh, Noms is getting close to him. Noms
Go,
is
my
gonna...
child. Kill.
Little child is beefing up. He's gonna shield of faith on himself first and foremost.
Bonus action to do so.
Yep, bonus action. And he's gonna run right up, and he's gonna come in right in front. And he's gonna do just like the most pathetic little hiss at this creature, but he's trying his best. He just kind of goes, hey, hey. And then he's too slow. His poor little short legs don't carry him fast enough, but he's gonna launch a javelin at him with fingers crossed.
Let's see it. The javelin tosses and just gets stuck right in this thing. You'll kind of watch as the creature goes as this javelin is now just out of its side currently. That's 9 points of damage.
Don't touch my fence! Hey!
As it charges in. So you'll kind of watch as it like walks up over here. Its tail looks like it's about to shoot again, and then you'll watch as it does this dervish deadly spin, this sort of, and as it does that, a bunch of the spikes that's on its tail releases out, stabbing everyone within the area. So that is going to be a little spiky spin. Let me see 1 second. I need a dexterity saving throw from the following individuals. Noms, Herzog,
Yeah.
and Garax.
Ooh!
Easy.
I like to imagine Tall and Winter Spear are just in the background, just default Fortnite dancing.
Okay, so yeah, you'll watch as 5 of the spikes just kind of like get released out. And actually, I also need a dexterity saving throw from Tall.
No!
Oh, that's a large area.
And Hemlock, you're good.
Yay! Never punished.
Only Hemlock is Fortnite dancing.
Completely deadpan face while doing it too.
Tall, I will need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Oh, god damn it. Dexterity.
Also, if you select your token and scroll up, you'll actually see the DC 13 dexterity saving throw button. Just click that. Or the dexterity saving throw button. Just click that.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Garrix.
I'm not raging yet.
You're going to take 6 points of damage as you'll watch as this giant spike almost impales inside your chest. Tall, even with your thick hide, the spike sticks out a little bit. You will also take 6 points of damage. All right. Garrix, it's your turn.
Oh, this ain't good. I think I might have to eat an opportunity attack here.
Okay.
But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ranger setup going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use a feature of favorite enemy to cast Hunter's Mark without expending a spell slot.
Very good.
Oh, I love that. That's good.
Ooh.
So
and
I'm
also,
concentrating. He has Hunter's Mark on him now.
in IO5E, you do not have to maintain concentration on that Hunter's Mark either.
Ooh.
Oh,
that.
perfect.
They can use all those other concentration spells you have.
Yeah, all those other ranger concentration spells. All right, and then I'm gonna move max speed, because I believe I have a first round speed bonus as well. Yeah, Ambusher's Leap. I have 10 extra speed at the beginning of combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go 40 feet this way and probably take an AOP for doing so.
Yeah, you will. You'll watch as the tail kind of whips up and with a devastating blow just slams down with the tail base. 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
You'll watch that, 14 points of damage as you just feel the heavy weight hit your back as you're running away.
Okay, well, let's hope it was all worth it. I'm gonna attack with my longbow.
All right. Let's hope it was all.
Go!
That's a crit, baby!
It was worth it.
Go ahead and roll your hunter's mark damage, and then we're gonna crit that as well.
Yep. Let's see. So should I shift click for this?
For the hunter's mark. Let's see here. Okay. So no, you're good. And then we'll click this to roll critical damage. All right. 8 points of damage. Okay. Very good. That was your bonus action, your action, and your movement.
Yep. I believe the longbow also applies solo, so his movement's reduced for 10 feet.
That's correct.
But I think he might have already been hit with a slow weapon.
Yes, he is. So his speed's now dropped to 20. But you'll notice that it is like, he's moving at a still at a pretty rapid rate. Tall.
That's me.
That's you.
I would like to approach the creature.
Okay.
And then I am going to, I would like to rage.
Okay. All right. You begin raging.
And now, because I am Path of the Giant,
yes.
I believe when I rage, I get one size bigger?
When raging, your reach increases by 5 feet, and if you're smaller than large and there's enough room for you to increase your size, you become large, along with anything that you are wearing. So yeah, give me one moment as I make you
And is this manticore large, or is he like extra large?
He's large.
Perfect.
Holy shit. Tall has become even taller.
Oh my god. Big.
This keeps up, he'll become tallest.
1 second, I'm trying to get your token size up. There we go.
Oh my god.
I love the gradual growth.
Yep.
Now it is a fair fight.
And then I would like to punch this guy.
Okay.
But so if I want to grapple, do I do an attack roll or do I declare a grapple?
You declare with your unarmed strike that you're grappling, and I have to make a strength or dexterity saving throw. You actually don't make an attack. You don't even make the attack roll.
Oh, I don't even attempt it? Okay, because
you
just 9's pathetic.
Yeah, so with unarmed strike, you can choose to attack, or you can choose to shove, or just grapple. So for your unarmed strike, you're choosing to grapple. Your DC is, I believe I said it, yes, is a 13. Try and break your grapple. Right. So let's go ahead and do... you're gonna try to watch as this thing sidesteps away with a 20. Yeah, so you go in for the grab and this thing like ducks over. Its tail coils back. It's chosen you as its target.
It's slippery.
And I think that's me tapped. At level 3, we don't have 2 attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, that's me. End turn.
Okay. During this phase, nothing happens. Herzog.
All right, let's see if we can't knock this big boy over. I'm gonna grab onto the javelin that's sticking out of him and try to trip him with my war pick using my my Battlemaster ability.
Okay. Let's see if you hit.
Do I guess I do the attack first. Then
That's correct.
Okay. Oh, how do I? There we go.
There you go. If you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start of your next turn. And since it hits, 4 points of damage. And you will successfully sap the target.
And then I'm also doing. I was also doing the trip attack maneuver.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that trip attack maneuver then.
Nice.
All right, when you hit with the weapon attack, you can spend one of your superiority dice to add the total to the damage roll. And the target is larger or smaller, must make a strength saving throw DC 13. Okay, go ahead and use your maneuver dice. Yeah, go ahead and select the superiority dice.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, if you could do that for me. Cool. And it's a D8, correct?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Give me one quick second. We'll just slowly... Wahoo! Copy paste. This is gonna be a... We're doing it live, folks. Wahoo! Okay, so you rolled 3 points of damage. Gotta make a strength saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And sure enough, with it, yeah. So tell me how you strip the creature.
I grab onto the javelin that Noms threw, and then put my pick kind of like under its legs, and then swipe the pick like under its legs to get it to trip.
Very good. Also, everyone in IO5E, being prone does not grant disadvantage on range attacks anymore.
Oh, nice.
Big.
So prone's a big thing.
Yippee!
It was always classic, the ranged character being like, well, all right, I'm screwed.
Well,
my
he's
brain
thrown.
my
Time
brain
to let the
literally
melee
I'll
guys
look for
take
somebody
over.
else to shoot.
Yeah, my brain was like, okay, I'm gonna switch my plan now.
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hemlock.
Things are going pretty well. Let's see.
Famous last words.
Listen. I'm gonna be fancy with it. I'm just gonna go for another ray of frost.
Let's do it.
Keep it nice and simple.
This will be a normal attack, not a disadvantage. Advantage, by the way. So.
No advantage, right?
Correct. Still advantage on melee, you just don't have disadvantage
Ooh.
anymore.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Another
23.
snowball gets fired from the distance.
it's cooler than a snowball, Brett. Come on.
Little ice crystal.
You tell me. Okay, tell me what it looks like. Tell me what 2 damage looks like to you. I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
Your pitiful cantrip.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You,
Listen,
the DM,
okay.
tell me what it looks like.
Listen, it's can trip, not cannot trip, okay?
No, I can trip.
I was waiting.
I'm gonna alienate myself. Has anybody ever been in like -40, like high winds environment ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Floridian, no.
So
Oh my god.
I coalesce the wind into like sort of a finite point. It's not physical, but it strikes so viciously that it almost feels as if like there's sandpaper like going across your skin. It's a really painful feeling.
2 damage
And it's
worth
kind of
sandpaper.
concentrated and really, really strong as I just shear off some of the flesh with just cold and blackened frost.
Very cool.
And a snowball. And a snowball follows.
And a snowball's also there. But...
Hell yeah. All right, 2 points of damage dealt. And the
and I'm
ray of
gonna
frost continues.
I'm gonna run over to our Dragonboard friend Dorito here. All right, space button. Woo! Look at me go. Sorry, I'm so tickled by that.
No,
That's so
it's
cool.
all good.
And I'm going to grab a healing potion, I'm gonna uncork it, and I'm going to jam it down his gullet.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
How do healing potions work in this?
Press the healing potion in your inventory.
Inventory. Ah, there it is. Okay. Click that. Using this potion will... Yeah.
All
I
right.
get healed for 8.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Big.
Pretty good.
All right.
And that is my movement, so that is my turn.
Did you just like open like Garrix's mouth and like drink?
I just walked up, grabbed the top of his jaw, I went...
Yeah, like makes a metal hatch sound like a mailbox.
So there's 2 things you could do to give a healing potion to someone. You could feed it to them that way, or just smash the vial against them and have the healing fluid go over them. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, you said we could throw potions.
As an
Yeah.
action, that is
Yeah.
correct. Okay. Next up is the Manticore. Okay, so yeah, not liking where we're at
He's
here.
not in our party.
Yeah. Okay.
He's prone and slown.
He is prone. He is slown. He's gonna spend his movement to get up. But now that we're surrounded by everyone, this is a little, this is gonna be an issue. So the tail's gonna coil a little bit, and it's going to try and fire a spike over at Noms, of course.
No!
This attack does have disadvantage.
I know. Oh, it has super disadvantage, which is just disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's a ranged attack.
So disadvantage, it's positive.
Yep. Here we go. 11 does not hit.
Nope.
Okay. That.
Knobs is too quick.
Not today, Satan.
All right.
So, Noms is just gonna go in for the stab. He's
Get
gonna
him.
go in for a little stabby. With a little toothpick sword. Oh, that's not great.
Ooh.
Well, as he swings and misses, he panics slightly, and he runs up here and kind of like tucks on the side of Toll's shin. I don't know how tall Toll is, but he's way bigger than Noms
Very
now.
tall.
Very
Yeah,
tall.
He's gonna grab onto his leg like a little child hiding, but pump him with some lay on hands.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How many points you missing, dude?
Like 6, I think.
I will
Right.
give you 6 health points. Oh, where's my
Wow.
lay on hand?
Features, but I've already loaded it for you.
Oh, thank you. And that is what Noms will do.
So as you're kind of watching as the noble manicore just releases out one of the spikes to you, missing horrifically as it deflects against your plate and your holy magic, and as you move around, the tail kind of curls back around once again, and a violent spin as 5 spikes go flying everywhere. And yes, we are once again doing another spike spin. So dexterity saving throw. Herzog, you're good, and I need Tall.
Subs.
And Tall's good. Dom's is good. Very good.
Lucky.
Lucky. And then I'm pretty sure, you guys are definitely out of the range of that. All right, Garrix.
All right. So thinking about scanning because I have an available bonus action this turn.
Hey, man.
We pretty much know what the number 10 is. He just does the spin.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking either the 15 or the 5. Might go for the 15.
How good are you at receiving? Or
Uh,
survival?
I got
I think 15 is
I got a
survival.
+5 survival.
15 is survival.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll go for the 15. I'll scan with my bonus action.
That's it. 13
That's
is sufficient.
13. Damn.
Hate to see it.
We'll get him next time. All right. Gonna
Good effort.
fire off another shot of the longbow.
16 hits, 8 points of damage. Go ahead and roll your
Okay.
hunter's mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my hunter's mark. Right here.
Okay.
That,
2 points of damage.
and also, I'm gonna do what I forgot to do last turn, which is expend 1 use of Dreadful Strike
Let's go.
to do an extra 2d8 psychic damage. I can do this 2 times because it's based off my Wisdom modifier.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what they changed Dread Ambusher to. 7 points of
Yeah, so
psychic
instead of
damage.
getting a whole extra attack, you just get more damage.
Yep. 7 points of damage. You'll watch as the psychic energy surge over the noble manicore, and it's just.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. He's so big. Tall, what you doing?
Okay, so it's already proned, right? Or did it stand back up?
It stood back up.
Stood back up, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for another grapple.
Okay. Let's see it. This is going to be a strength or dexterity save.
And
It
more
fails.
specifically, I'm gonna try to hold on to its tail.
Yep. You grab its tail, and the
I'm
two of
sick
you.
of that thing whipping it around.
Yep. And you'll watch as it is grappled.
Let's see. I guess I still got a bonus action kicking around, so
Yeah, as you grab the tail, you're kind of watching like the barb end of it just flailing around a lot.
could I scan or check the 5?
Yeah. And that is also a survival check.
Okay.
A 9 is sufficient. All right, so this is the bloodied phase. 1 second. deal. The bloody phase only activates while they are bloodied. So at half or fewer hit points, they actually can use this phase. They move up to their movement speed. Also, while they're bloodied and they're moving at their movement speed, any opportunity attacks against this creature is made at disadvantage as it becomes a little bit more dodgier. And then does an attack called Desperate Claw. Desperate Claw is, here's what that looks like.
I don't want to get hit by the crit of that.
Oh, I'm glad that isn't at anyone.
It's a 2d6 plus 3, and at the end of the target's turn, the target can attempt a strength saving throw to end the to go ahead and end the effect, and you're pushed 5 feet back. You can also attempt this saving throw to let me see 1 second. 1 second, I have to look at a thing. Let me check my notes real quick.
Yeah, no rush. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna end my turn.
Sorry, I'm just double checking. So when opportunity for the 5, if it moves, opportunity attacks have disadvantage.
When the creature's bloodied, anytime it moves, opportunity attacks have disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's
Sorry, I wrote that down wrong.
No, you're good. You're good. And let me just go ahead and real quick see what I wrote here. Boop. 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 Oh, that's where I accidentally copy and paste the wrong information. Yeah, Desperate Claw is just a 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
I was reading something from a different area altogether. I don't know how I managed to do that, but there it is. Okay, yeah, so yeah, the 5 is bloodied. While it's bloodied and it moves, anytime it moves during during the round, attacks of op are made at disadvantage, and yeah, it just moves up to its movement speed and does a Desperate Claw attack against someone.
Okay. With that, I end my turn.
Okay. Bloodied phase, nothing happens. Herzog.
Let's just go for the bog standard attack. We don't really tripping doesn't seem to be worthwhile considering it'll just get up.
I mean, it spends half its movement doing so.
True.
Yeah, it's nice to do.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh my god!
There we go.
13 points of damage, and you have successfully sapped the creature.
Yes. I'll use my my bonus action to scan it. I want to scan the 15.
Okay. That'll be a survival check, please. 13 insufficient.
Dang.
Hey.
Dang.
Damn it, Bobby.
Right.
Hemlock.
I'm gonna give Garrick's a couple pats on the back. I'm gonna move right back here, just get a better vantage point. Sorry, I'm just reading here. Apologies.
Gmart, do you convey that information you found out to the rest of the party?
No.
Okay.
Let's go for a funny level 1 magic missile. How about?
Very funny.
Very
Good old
funny.
magic missile.
So the way I do magic missile, you roll it once, all the missiles do that same damage.
Okay, perfect. Level 1, consume spell slot, cast spell.
All right, 6 points of damage as you'll missiles of force fly out of you and impacts the creature. Woo!
All right. Bonus action, I might as well go for a scan. I'll go for the 15 as well.
Survival, please.
Survival.
The
Oh my god!
The farthest survival you got.
I don't think we're surviving this.
Are we actually hunters? We know so little about nature.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
That'll end my turn.
During this attack phase, instead of trying to attack with the tail, it's going to attempt to escape your grapple with another dexterity saving throw. Failing, you managed to go ahead and keep a hold of it, wasting its phase.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh wow.
Noms.
Okay, so hey, can Noms is since he's holding the tail, can Noms just aim for the tail?
Yes, you can.
Okay, Noms is gonna do that. He's
So,
gonna
when
brandish
you're-
his little sword.
When you're aiming for specific parts, it does disable how they attack with that. After you deal a certain amount of damage to it, they still can do those attacks, but they're at a much weaker degree. But also, it grants you an additional material gathering at the end of the.
I'm doing it.
But it does increase their AC when you're aiming for a specific part.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Specifically for the tail, this will be a +4 bonus to the creature's AC.
Oh, Jesus.
You must also make sure that you declare it before the attack. If you do not, I will assume you're attacking the body.
Okay.
Also
Hold on.
Oh, and also, any damage you deal to a part is also dealt to the creature, so don't look at it as wasted damage.
Right.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay. Yeah. Noms is gonna do a swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 10 is insufficient.
However, Noms will also do a guided strike. Channel divinity.
You're adding.
That's a plus 10.
So that'll hit. 9 points of damage dealt to tail and body. Very good.
Okay. And bonus action, I'm gonna do the survival check for that 15.
Okay.
Our white whale. Hey!
Hey!
All right. So this is the attack phase. And this is where you'll learn the Noble Manticore has two types of battle styles. If it has tail spikes and if it doesn't have tail spikes. Right now, it has expended 12 of its tail spikes. It has 24 total. Once it expends all of it, it changes its tactics up entirely with these attack phases. So, at a 15, if the creature has spikes, the Noble Manticore can fly up to their movement speed and then take a spike shot action. The flight, by the way, they have to land. They can't stay in flight. They have to they always have to land on the ground because it's a level 3 creature and that seems like bullshit. So it lands over there. Without spikes, it takes the disengage bonus action and then flies up to their movement speed and then does a clawed pounce attack. The clawed pounce attack is this. So there's that. You will then need to make a strength saving throw, DC 13. If you fail, you are grappled, and while you are grappled this way, you are also restrained as you are pinned underneath the Noble Manticore. Now, this is where I kind of mixed up the two. So at the end of your turn, you can attempt a strength saving throw to get out of the pin. And if you do, you get pushed 5 feet from the Noble Manticore. You can also attempt a saving throw at advantage if you take an action to do so when you're pinned.
Okay.
But you have to dedicate an action to do so.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. So you're holding on to the tail right now. You see it rattling as you're holding on to it. And even though it's trying to flip a little bit, you'll watch as the spikes sort of just shoot out anyways. However, because you've got a hold of the tail, right, Tall? You guys get to make a dexterity saving throw at this at advantage.
What?
Is there a like shift click or something?
Yes,
for
there
advantage
is.
Roll?
It's called shift click.
I knew it.
Is there like a shift click?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's been a while. Hotkeys are still up there somewhere.
Yeah. Yes, that'll be 5 points of damage to Nom. All right. That takes, and by the way, that took away.
Sobs.
And the shield of faith goes down.
Aww.
Okay.
All
fine.
right.
So, because you guys were successfully able to check it before, it has used 17 of its 24 spikes. We're getting pretty close, aren't we? Yes, we are.
He's almost bloody.
He's almost bloody.
Yeah, I think he might be bloodied after this attack. depending on the amount of damage
SciFri's
I
got
do.
such confidence. They're like, guys, sorry, he's gonna be bloodied after this. Lets the arrow fly.
All
Well,
good.
We'll see. I am gonna be attacking with the longbow.
Not
Not with
hits.
base damage like that, but we'll see.
3 points.
We have the hunter's mark
5 points.
for an extra 5. I'm gonna expend my other dreadful strike for an extra 6.
Okay, so
14.
I'm afraid I'll
14 total.
I'm afraid I'll have to stop you there. The noble manticore is bloodied, and as a bloodied interrupt, which if you played Magic the Gathering, you know what interrupts do. Stop right there. I point at SciFri. As I activate my trap card, you'll watch as the tail filled with the barbarous spikes that Tall was holding on to explodes out as all of the remaining spikes kind of release out from the tail.
Wow.
So,
Oh no.
this damage scales depending on how many spikes were left on the tail. So this is actually
Oh,
not
no.
that bad. This is
Okay,
not that bad.
was less than half.
Yeah, it had 7 spikes left.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second.
It's only 7d4.
All right. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. This will be a normal roll for the 3 people that are there. Fail.
Sobs.
Fail.
Oh.
The dex save button.
On your character sheet under Dex, the brighter of the two numbers.
The writer of the 2 numbers.
When you scroll over it, it says like mod
Ah.
and save.
There we go. The good news here is whoever failed it, the damage gets divided between you two.
Oh,
Lucky.
okay.
Okay, so you're each taking 25% of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Let me roll here. Okay.
Oh.
Nom,
Eh.
you're gonna go ahead and take. These aren't the numbers they're supposed to be, but it actually ironically works this way. Nom, you take 4 points of damage. Herzog, you take 3 points of damage. And now this creature is pissed. Without its spikes, it changes its strategy altogether. It is now your turn, Garrick.
It's not as bad as it could be. I'm gonna move back a couple feet, just out of
No reason
out
to
of an
go back up.
abundance of caution, and that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Tall, you currently have this creature grappled.
Now that I have it grappled, I can try to prone it, right? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, let me go ahead and check real quick, okay? Mm-hmm. Must check the new rules. Where? Oh, where? Oh, where?
Yeah, I didn't know if they like changed anything in like 2024.
You could actually just skip grapple altogether and just shove it down to prone without grappling it if you want.
Oh.
So same as before.
No.
Yeah, same as before.
Okay,
Strength and
yeah.
Dex. The
Then I'll
DC,
do
save,
that.
blah, blah, and then the grapple's only possible only if the target is one size larger than you and you have a hand free to grab it, which you have. So yeah, you can do it again this time.
All right, I want to do it with my trunk.
Okay. 1 grapple per hand.
My trunk's kind of like a hand.
Yeah, it is. See, here's how you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. As a grappled creature, you can move a grappled creature. The grappler can drag and carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs an extra foot unless you are tiny or 2 more sizes smaller. And I'm assuming the creature you're grappling, not the not the other way around. But the speed drops to 0. So yeah, it would just be another strength or dexterity saving throw, which it will attempt now. You're trying to keep it. You're trying to lock it prone.
Yeah, I'm trying to push it down to the ground and keep it down.
All right, so it's squirming all around, and yeah, you're just
saves.
You're just but it can't move. Yeah, it's holding on right now.
That's all I got in my
You're
turn.
Steve Irwining like in such a
I'm
hostile
really
manner. I
am just
love
trying to
it.
gator wrestle this thing.
Is this manticore? I'm gonna wrestle him.
I'm gonna hold his tail down.
Now that we are at the bloodied phase, you're gonna watch as this creature specifically turns over to Tall. It's not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with it as it gives you a desperate claw. 23 to hit, 9 points of damage. As you'll watch as this claw just whips across your face. All right, Herzog.
No real point in going for the tail anymore. Do we know if we get if we still get the extra carve if the tail doesn't have any spikes in it?
Yeah.
Chop that shit off.
All right.
Just because it's not attacking with its tail anymore. Well, it may still have some tail attacks. Don't know that.
I'm gonna go for the war pick, and before you tell me whether or not it hits, I might go for the precision strike as one of my maneuvers.
Okay.
I'm definitely going for the precision strike.
Understood.
Precision strike.
Okay. Let me go for the. I don't know why. Let me get this fixed for you. Go and roll a 1d8 for me, please.
Sure thing.
Oof.
16 to hit.
Okay. 16 does hit. Oh, wait. You're attacking the tail, though.
I am, yeah.
It does not hit.
Ah, dang. Squirmy little thing, ain't it?
It's kind of moving around like a little worm.
It's moving around a lot.
It's slippery.
Keep a good hold on it. We'll get it eventually. That's gonna be.
I want that tail. I want that tail.
That's gonna be.
That tail look crunchy. Crunchy.
Hemlock.
Question, Brett.
Yes.
Can I target like a part with magic missile, which doesn't require it to hit?
Yeah.
Naruhodo. Okay.
Blast that tail.
I am going to cock my arm like a shotgun. And I'm going to fire off a magic missile at the tail at 2nd level.
Ooh, all right. 4 missiles. Let's see how much damage. Don't roll a 2.
All right.
He said, smirking. Cursing
All right.
your roll.
Bang. I'll take that. That's pretty good.
That is 16 points of damage. Very good. So that's hold on. I gotta do some math real quick. Okay, and then that's 16 points of damage dealt to the noble manticore.
Just to confirm, I wrote down the 5 and the 15. Did we scan the 10?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
We all
It's just
just
a
like
tail spin.
we sort of sussed out what it did. He just does the
You know what?
spin.
I got a bonus action. I'll try and suss it out. Can I suss out the 10 there with the scan?
Yes,
I wonder if
you
it's
can
different now that he doesn't have spikes.
air quotes suss it out.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
feel
Don't
like I-
apologize. Don't apologize.
I feel like I have to put like a coin in like a swear jar, but it says sus on
It
the
says
side.
sus on it. Yeah. This is also a survival check.
Also survival. Okay.
The sus jar.
Almost did reflex and press the wrong thing. Where is my tributes? There we go. Nope.
Failure.
That is a failure. That's okay. I hit the tail a bit, and that's my goal. That'll be turn.
Okay. Well, 1 second. I gotta undo some things. I gotta remove this. I gotta remove this. But the rest of it's good. Okay. Yeah. It will then. It's tried to get out. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let me check this turn. Yeah. Okay. It is grappled, so it's actually going to attempt to get out of it this round. So let's see if it does. Yes, no longer grappled.
Damn.
However, that does waste its turn, so it can't attack this turn. So that's still good. Noms.
Noms, grapple it again.
Hold it down.
He's so big though.
Noms, in his panic, will just swing with his longsword again at the tail. He wants his tail. Tail look crunchy, tail look good.
Okay.
Deep fried tail.
Hey, yo. 17 hits. 4 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay, so we know how much AC the tail has.
How we do?
Your longsword, by the way, does sap. So the next attack
Yeah.
that hits will be at a disadvantage as you strike up with the sword.
Hell yeah. Sap. Okay, and then bonus action. I had something and now I have lost it. Where
Just
the
scan the
heck?
10. You can do lay on hands.
I have 2 spell slots left. I would like to do. Wait, hold on, Brett. How does 2024 smites work again for you specifically?
When you successfully hit with the creature, you can expend a spell slot to use the divine smite or the smite that you chose with the class feature.
So it's not a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay.
Look at smites as battle maneuvers for paladins that use spell slots.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So you can
works.
you can do divine smite or you can do the wrathful smite that you chose.
I think you're hoarding into my territory.
I'm gonna do a divine smite.
Okay.
Go for that DPS.
Go ahead and cast it.
Uh,
But also, it still counts as a spell, so it can be counted. And it can't be used in like anti-magic field and stuff like that. Ah, wonderful. 6 points of damage.
Okay. Cool. I have 1 spell.
That was to the
left.
tail, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It was part of the same attack, so. All right. This creature ain't. Thinking. Thinking.
He's think-thonking.
Nah, it ain't moving. It's just gonna go ahead and try and take out Tall. Here we go. So, for the attack phase 10, now that it has no more spikes on its tail, you'll see it kind of coil back a bit. And this looks a lot like the attack that it did over at Garrick's. And you'll see the tail slam down on Tall, who is... Oh, that's right, you're raging. So here we go. This will be a giant tail mace.
Damn.
17 hit, 13
16 AC.
All right, that'll be 6 points of damage while you're raging. Okay. Garrick's.
All right. I will, first of all, use my bonus action to scan. We'll finally unlock what the 10 does.
The 10 is with spikes. The Nomenicore can move up to half their movement speed, and then take the spike spin action. You already saw what all that did. Without the spikes, it moves up to half their movement speed, and then uses the tail mace action, and you saw what that did. And
Got
tail
it.
mace does
Okay.
2d10 plus 3 damage. By the way, it is a heavy attack.
Okay. Longbow time.
All right, let's see what you got. 15 hits, 4 points of damage.
That's surprising. All right, here is the hunter's mark on top of that.
5 points of damage.
All right, and then I will slightly reposition myself and end my turn.
All right, Tall.
If I reckless attack, can I make my attack and then choose to reckless it?
No, you have to choose that before. At the beginning of
Okay.
your turn, you have to choose whether you're going to be reckless or not.
I'm going to reckless punch this guy.
All right. 16
Ooh, nice.
hits. 6 points of damage.
Okay. And then I will bonus action smash a potion of healing on my forehead.
Do it.
Like a beer can, like.
Just all over my face.
Heals for 8.
Nice.
End my turn.
All right. You're going to watch as the next up is going to be the Desperate Claw. And I'm going to have this be at disadvantage. You're going to watch as the claw kind of like, you'll see the creature kind of get a little exhausted a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think... Yeah, it's going to do that. So this will be at disadvantage. 8 will miss Tall. As he kind of watches, it's kind of it's looking a little beaten and worn.
It is getting tired.
Herzog.
Tall, you need some more? You need some help there?
No, I have it handled.
All right, your funeral.
Whatever you say, partner.
I will not be the one dying today.
Well, I'll make sure those tests are put to good use if you should you. I'm just going to attack. I'm going to attack. The idea was to attack the tail, but I didn't declare it beforehand.
Yeah, sorry. 4 points of damage.
All right, I'll just hit the body.
And then you will sap.
Yes, I will.
If I forget to apply a weapon effect, just remind me.
Right. That's gonna be for me. I'm just beating him up.
Okay. Next
Well-
up, Hemlock.
Noms wants that tail.
Hey, crunchy, crunchy.
I am gonna go for. Let's go for another magic missile directly on the tail.
Okay.
Alrighty. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. Hey, another 4. Nice.
Hey, so that's 16
Hey.
points
Ooh.
of damage. Let me just add this real
So
quick.
much.
And you'll watch as the barb of the tail just flings off and lands onto the ground.
Oh,
Never say
Noms-
I didn't do anything for you.
That's some good material right there. Good work, Hemlock.
thank you, Headlock.
His eyes sparkle.
Bonus action. We already got all the stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just default Fortnite dance and I will end my turn.
Hell yeah. All right. The Noble Manticore will take the disengage bonus action, and you will watch as it desperately flies away.
No.
It leaps into the cave,
Shit.
and then, it just immediately begins to flee.
Can't remember. Where's Blorbo right now? Is Blorbo with me or is Blorbo still in the air?
I'm assuming Blurbo would have landed back down once you began the encounter, if you wanted to say that.
Okay.
Unless you wanted
Oh,
to
no,
keep it in the air the entire time.
We have the hunter's mark on it.
Yes, you do. All right, you'll watch as it has fled into the cave. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a little.
Coward!
I don't think I always run away. I don't get it.
Noms, it's your turn.
They prioritize survival.
Well, Noms is gonna. How many lay on hands do I have?
If you check your features,
Oh, it's in features. I was looking in spells.
no worries. You have 9 hit
Uh,
points remaining.
He'll do 5 on himself.
Okay.
Get back up. Get back up. And that's the bonus action, and I'm gonna hold on to my action, and he's just gonna start waddling away. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's in mid retreat, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna walk in here, and he looks at him, and he shouts at him.
Come back! Come back here right now!
Ooh.
Oh. Now, how far away are you from it, though?
Oh, wait.
Is it 60
Shoot.
feet?
I thought it was 60 feet.
It is 60
Yeah.
feet.
Hell yeah.
But
Oh, let's
no,
go.
what I'm saying is it 60 feet?
The spell range is 60
Oh.
feet, but are you within 60 feet?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, wait. Oh,
That's
wait.
pretty far
That's
away.
right. That is pretty far away. I might not be close enough. Hold on.
Gotta use that ruler.
Where? I forgot. Hold on. I'm sorry. My thing
You
is
are
so
not
broke right now.
within 60
God
feet.
dang it! All right, that's fine. I'll eat it. Well, that's still what Noms would have done anyway.
I'll give you the
You
spell
would've-
back. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, really? Thank
Well, you got nothing to command.
Well-
The spell wouldn't have gone off.
Well, he's
Ooh,
still
it's okay,
yelling at it
target.
as he runs in. Okay, that's an action. He'll keep his spell slot and just sit on it. So he'll end his turn there.
Okay.
He's still screaming.
The retreat second will continue. Garrix.
Okay, gonna move 30 feet over here. Gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Hell yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, it's a touch spell.
Ranger.
You can just cast it on me.
You heal for 8.
Very nice.
We are so consistent with that.
A lot of 8.
Yeah.
Call.
8.
We need to go after it, right? How thick are these trees to my right? I'm a big boy. I just, like, barrel through them?
You could barrel through them.
Okay, because I'd like to barrel off. I can't see where I'm going.
Yeah,
It's
so
fucking dark, but-
as you barrel off, and I'll have you spend 10 movement, you'll immediately see a rock wall.
Right.
That you
Well,
can't barrel through, I'm afraid.
I'll follow along the rock wall, I suppose.
All right, so that's 20 feet. That's 30 feet.
30.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I walk up next to Noms.
Why he
Can I
run?
even see it?
Huh? Can you see it?
Which way did it go?
He went all the way down to the bottom, and he went south.
All right, I'm gonna do the dash action.
And then move another 30
30
feet.
more feet. Yeah.
And then
And that's it.
your rage drops.
Yeah, rage diminishes, so I shrink.
Pew, 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 pew.
Like fucking Mario.
Yeah.
I imagine the growth is like not like the regular Mario, but you know, like the one from like the new Mario Bros, where it's like the giant mega mushroom that makes him huge.
Yeah.
It's,
Pew,
like,
pew,
pitched
pew.
down.
Okay. 1 moment, please. Doing a thing. Okay. Herzog.
Wait,
Herzog?
apparently rage lasts a minute now.
I'd last 10 minutes, but I still have it only last a minute.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Herzog? Did Tom step away, I guess?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, you're thinking.
yeah. Let's start with
There's a deep thought.
10, 15, 20, 20. Well, actually, hold on. Well, okay. Well, there's that. And then 25. You sure he went down south?
He went to the end of the hallway over there by the nest, and then he went south.
Thank you kindly. I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the dash action
Okay.
and move myself up next to the elephant man.
Very good. Your movement speed's 30 feet, by the way.
It is?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was 20. All right. Well,
no.
I'll take, or 25 rather.
Yeah, not anymore.
Get that extra 10 feet then.
And if it's the end of your turn, be sure to excellent. Hemlock.
I'm gonna look towards Garrix and just kind of like, you know, just give a look of like, are you okay? Towards you, Garrix.
Just give a thumbs up.
I just nod
A-okay.
silently. And I'm going to use my action to dash. So 30 feet there. And then, oh god. And so 20. Hello. And then 10 gets me there. And that's my turn. I run up behind you, Noms just kind of keeping next to you.
Okay. 1 moment, please.
Why do I feel like it's gonna come back with like 4 of its friends?
All right. Now it is Tom's turn.
Noms' little pitter patter of his little feetsies goes through the cave as he runs. He's briefly distracted by the sparklies down there.
A lot of things to mine.
I want. I want.
We can come back.
We do not have time.
Well, once the
Okay.
creature is slayed, the recall stone is activated, giving you only enough time to gather the materials necessary before it is teleported, along with you and them. So,
You're
I
saying
want-
we've got the Monster Hunter timer at the end of Hunt?
yes, you do. That's right.
only have 30 seconds there.
Everyone's looking for shit,
God.
and you're like, oh, fuck! And then, like, something's, like, biting at you while you're carving. You're like, fuck!
Stupid Jagger's nipping at my heels.
Hey, wait. What does that mean about the tail that got chopped off over here? Did we pick it up?
I would
Nope.
assume.
Did we get that?
I assumed you leaned down, you picked it up, you're holding on to it in your back, and you're walking around with it right now.
Okay,
I'm-
good.
That's generous of you, DM.
Of
I
course.
was gonna say I'd be willing to forego my action to grab it if necessary, but
I'm assuming you went.
Bless.
You went. Huh. Now, what it actually is, we'll find out at the end of the battle.
So, with that knowledge in mind, what do you guys want to do? Y'all want to take a quick moment to mine some stuff, or are we chasing?
We can grab some things on the way. I
It's
feel like
getting
the
away.
longer we wait, it's gonna do the Monster Hunter thing
We
where it
do
goes
not
back to
have
the nest and
time.
heals.
Yeah. We can split up. Some of us gather materials, others of us engage in combat.
Well, I see eggs over here. I don't have a pickaxe, so Noms is gonna start. He sees the eggs. That's
oh,
more.
No.
That's more
Oh.
appealing to
Oh,
Noms
dude,
anyway.
I'm gonna put a whole manticore egg in their mouth, just like
Yes,
like a
pretty
snake.
much. He's gonna dash. He dashed.
Nom would eat raw egg shell and all.
Oh, 100%. Well, 100%. That's about what he's about to do right now. So, there's my turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please.
1 second, I'm googling something.
That's not a good sign.
Axolotls get salmonella?
Eric's.
Oh crap! I have bad news.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Someone said, all of a sudden, there's a drop down that says 10 minutes left.
Dash to move another 30 feet, and that's gonna be my turn.
Very good. Oh.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The fuck did he go?
Tall, look, there's
35,
lunch. There's
40.
lunch.
We ate before we came.
It's tomorrow's lunch.
45.
They only have stinky rations at the tavern.
I don't think you should put that in your mouth.
I put it in my mouth. I want.
We're gonna have to have that Canadian PSA
I'm
again.
not your dad.
All right. Yep. Herzog.
I'm going to use my stone cutting ability, assuming the cave that we're in is completely made of stone.
Oh, very good. You're making a history check. All right, hold on.
No,
Sorry,
it gives-
sorry. You're
it gives
getting
me-
tremor
it gives me
sense.
tremor sense,
Yes,
yeah.
it does. It gives you tremor sense now. Okay. So you activate it.
Yep.
You sadly see no movement within the cave, suggesting the creature is no longer within it.
Well, fart.
Whoa! Watch your language.
Excuse
Sorry.
me.
Watch your
Wow.
profile.
This is open skies, isn't it?
Let me see what you see.
Right
Do
here.
you see what I see? Oh, whoops. No, it's a cave wall, as you can
Oh.
see here. I'm just a silly little guy. I'm working on it. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
Give me a-
just
give me-
letting you know what I see.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Now close your eyes.
I'm gonna go ahead and move.
It's the tremor sense that lets you see through that. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
All right, hang on. We got that. Let's do this. Let's move. Frickin' here. What do you mean? Oh, game's paused.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Move 15 feet this way. As you know, assuming I can hit space. There we go.
Yippee!
Move another 15 feet this way. And then I'll take the dash action and move another 30. I don't see nothing up ahead. I can see a bit of our camp, though.
You don't think it went there, do you?
It's possible.
He went south. He went that direction.
I don't think Noms would lie to us either, so... south or bust, I guess.
Then we proceed.
All right, Hemlock.
Winter Spear will look towards Garrix and go, Garrix, what do your senses tell us?
That is a good question.
How far is the Hunter's Mark range?
Let me check, actually.
I love when players get a question that they have to go,
Yeah.
turn to DM. What
I
do
have
I know?
advantage on wisdom and survival checks to make to find it, the range.
I'll tell you if it's within 90 feet of you. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it?
I'm gonna say no.
It's a big measurement. Nah.
It's just, Garrix he puts his ear to the stone wall next to him and goes, it is not nearby.
Yeah, it's not in the cave. Seems like it ran out of the cave to the south.
Oh boy. I'm going to, I don't know what this would be. I'm gonna grab Blorbo. And I'm just gonna throw them into the air.
Flies up into the air. It'll spot it if you want to zoom out. Can you zoom out for me, please?
I have zoomed out, yes.
And I'm picking where it is.
Okay. It
appears to be sleeping.
Okay. Winter Spear will call out, Lorbo spotted it! It's sleeping to the south. Due south the midway point through the cave. From your position would be southwest.
Understood.
And I am going to take a little bit of a deviation, I think, here. Would you say that's my action to do that, Brett?
To set it out? I would say it's your bonus action.
Okay.
Splash, 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 splash.
My feet are wet.
This sucks.
And I will kind of, not really stealthing, but just keeping kind of doing like the crouch, the Batman crouch.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just staying low and keeping to the trees. That'll be me. Good job, Lorbo.
Okay. Next up is Noms.
Well, we all know what Noms is gonna do. Let's be real.
Egg.
All right.
It will be an action to take the egg, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's gonna eat a lot of turns.
Well,
What else are you gonna do?
he's sleeping. The big boy Manicore is sleeping. We got a couple turns. He's gonna come up here. His grubby little hands are gonna be all up in this nest.
Action to dash and stare hungrily at the eggs.
Yeah. Well, how many eggs are in there?
1.
Oh, he wants to eat it, but he also wants to share with his friends. He's going to spend this turn deliberating. Yeah, he's definitely contemplating right now. Just like,
But what? But friends? But what? But omelet share?
that's all he's doing.
Okay.
Assuming that's hit points, it
That
is healing
Manticore is
so
healing up.
much. It's probably full health.
Yeah.
Garrix.
So we gotta go further into the cave and then south is what we were told, yes?
You guys might be better off doubling back. And going
Yeah. I'm at the entrance right
south.
now.
It's a big walk through the cave.
Might be better for me to just like...
And then we could pincer it maybe. Although it can kind of,
Get
can
like
it fly or could it just jump good?
It's kind of it kind of glides is the best way I describe it.
Hit like one of these. Head this way with Hemlock.
Yeah. sure this won't backfire.
Surely, splitting the party has never steered us wrong.
Time to open cold one with the boys. I open up a LaCroix.
Oh, 30 dash action, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
I see it.
You will see that the creature is currently considered prone and that it is asleep. While it is asleep in this way, any attacks made against it are done so at advantage and is considered a critical hit if you successfully hit.
Oh, just like Monster Hunter. I should definitely not be the one to open up. Well, that's me tapped, so I end my turn.
Walk right up to it, start charging.
Wind up my fist.
Yeah.
Hold.
Perfect image for this.
Anyone bring barrel bombs?
Urzog.
Where's it? Dang it. Still working out how to wait, please. What?
You're good. Make sure you don't accidentally accidentally have the measurement controls, which kind of creates templates and AOE's and stuff like that.
No, I just got the ruler. I was trying to figure out how to do the place waypoints thing, but it doesn't seem to be working for me.
Try control click. Control click is place waypoints.
It's not working. I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
I understand.
Moving out here.
Moving out here. Moving out here.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about them shinies. Noms, there's a bunch of them out here by the manticore's nest.
Egg?
No egg. If you want the egg, you should take the egg, but see a lot of stuff around the manticore that is taking a snooze.
Yeah, omelette, though.
I'm gonna use my bonus, not bonus action, I'm gonna take the dash action. Elephant Man, it seems like it's gonna be a race between us to see who gets the first hit off on this thing.
It should be me.
Well, good luck to you then.
Tall, it should be me. Gmart, guys, it should not be me.
It should probably not be me. I don't think my arm strikes hit that hard.
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry.
You're
Oh
good.
god, I'm not a monk.
Hemlock.
All right.
And Monk's just got a big buff, too.
I just fought in some taverns, man. I'm not a monk.
Oh, I see a friendly face across the way.
Tall! Waves. Hi!
I'll give a wave. I'm not gonna yell, but I'll give a wave.
You
Sorry,
see
that
Tall glance and he sees you wave, but he does not wave back.
And then...
Classic Tall.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. Not
Oh.
very exciting, but it's efficient.
Oh, yeah.
It's movement.
No, we're in full tactics mode right now. We got plenty of time. Nothing to worry about. Ah, yes.
I don't. These
very
rolls.
good.
What do these rolls mean?
Very good.
It's made so many rolls.
All right. Toms.
Wait, what if that's how many spikes it's regrowing?
Player paranoia. It's my favorite thing.
This guy is not gonna be bloody.
I mean,
by the time we
if it gives you any sort of solace, I see the hit points regrowing on him every time Brett makes a roll.
Okay.
Noms has decided to share the egg.
Wow. You passed the wisdom save.
Yeah.
It wasn't whether or not to abandon the egg and come help us fight the manticore.
Oh no, it was whether or not he was gonna bite the egg
egg's happening
immediately.
either way.
He was gonna shove that egg down his throat so fast, but he wants to share it. So, it's an action to pick it up, right?
Correct.
He picks it up.
You have gained an executioner's egg.
Ooh.
This is rare loot. It is a rare foodstuff. It is worth
Thank God.
It is worth 100 credits.
Oh, thank God I didn't eat it.
Yeah. And now, smiley face. Let's talk about what happens when you hold fragile items
Oh
in
no!
your inventory.
No!
So, of course, you are more than welcome to return this back to camp and place it within your box. That'll be recalled back over to base. Nothing to worry about. Or you can keep it on your person. Nothing wrong with that. If you are attacked and take damage, you have to roll a 1d20 like a death saving throw. If you fail the death saving throw, it destroys the fragile object in your inventory. If you are knocked prone, you have to make a quote-unquote death saving throw. If you fail the death saving throw, the fragile item is destroyed in your inventory. Good luck.
Good luck.
Well, is my movement impeded at all, or is that just... Okay, cool. He's going to... God, I used my action. Okay. He's just gonna waddle down. He's carrying this egg. He looks at Tall.
He's tall. Look! Look!
He points at the egg.
I told you to leave it.
No! It'll be yummy! I got it for you! And everyone else. And me. Mostly
Well,
me, but...
Let the kid have the egg, Elephant Man.
Whatever.
They already got it.
I'll go put it back, and I'll be right back.
Put it back where?
At camp. That's nearby, right?
Okay, I thought you were for
Better
like
be quick.
Tom as a player thought that you were just gonna pick up the egg, show us, and
walk
put it back in the nest.
Back into the nest, yeah.
All right. I don't have anything else I could do. I'm just carrying this egg now. This is my life.
Very good. One moment, please. Very,
Thing's just gonna like fully heal by the time we get over there.
very good.
Well, if the Dragon Man gets over here, we can probably get some big damage off on it. But for now,
Eric's.
the sooner we wake this thing up, the better.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Oh, silly.
Yeah.
Just hear the sound of a
That's
pickaxe.
as far as I
clicking
can
in the
move.
Tall.
Oh boy.
Just running over.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm definitely gonna lose this foot race if I run up to the monster. But who said anything about running up to the monster? I would like to see here. I'd like to bonus action rage.
Roar.
To get big. Let me see here. Ba-bink.
You rage.
That's just for me to spend it. And then I would like to use my, I think it's a Path of the Giant feature. Something about throwing. Where was it?
Crushing throw.
Crushing throw. There it is. When you make a successful ranged attack with a thrown weapon using strength, you can add your rage damage bonus to the attack damage roll.
Okay.
I'd like to throw one of the javelins I brought.
Okay. Go ahead and shift click at advantage. If you successfully hit, this will be a critical hit.
I don't have it in my like pop-up inventory.
It's because it wasn't equipped. It should be there now.
Gotcha. Like that.
Hey, 19. Hey, critical hit. That was a 1. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, you'll see as the javelin will stick into it, and you'll just kind of hear as the creature awakens from its nap and slowly begins to get up, continuing the fight.
Tall turns back to Herzog and is just like,
I got it first.
Good race, Elephant Man.
Because you hit with the javelin, the creature is now slowed. Not spell slowed, weapon slowed. 10 feet speed dropped.
gotcha. Right, and I will end my turn.
Very good. Okay, spending half of its movement, it's gonna go ahead and get up from being prone. Let me see if Oh, yeah. So it's actually going to spend this phase getting up because it can only do half of its movement during this phase, but is no longer prone. Herzog.
Oh, better get in there then. Gonna go right up to it. And I'm going to attack with my war pick.
Oh, shit. 18 hits, 8 points of damage, and you sap it.
And I'm also gonna do the trip attack.
Okay. It should work now, by the way. There we go. 2 points of damage. Let me go ahead and make the strength saving throw as you go in for the heavy swing. It gets up, it goes, and you hit it right in the leg, and it just looks down at you like you just made the worst fucking mistake.
Sturdy motherfucker, ain't you?
Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that the end turn mechanics.
No worries. Hemlock.
I can hear
Oh,
now
yeah,
battle
you immediately
occurring.
hear the angry roar of a creature that has just been violently awakened.
Can I move through this difficult terrain, or is it?
It's a thick tree, so no.
No, okay, all right. Puff, 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 puff. I'm going to, while running, not that I'm gonna like do anything with it, but I'm just gonna grab my 50 foot of rope with the grappling hook at the end.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I am going to. Can I move through like this little sliver
Yeah,
here?
yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Alright, okay, cool.
As long as there's not a wall blocking, you're good.
Oh, as I turn the corner and see them fighting.
Yep.
What took you so long?
We were smelling the roses. And that will be turn.
All right. During this phase, you'll watch as the Null Manticore will take the disengage bonus action. As its wings start flapping up into the air, it'll fly up a total of 50 feet. You kind of watch as it crests into the sky, and then it dives down upon Herzog with a disadvantaged clawed pounce.
Oh,
15 to hit.
Right, misses.
All right, so you'll watch as the dirt just gets unsettled. You'll see the dust go over there, and yeah, it completely misses you. Noms.
Oh boy. So, here's the thing, right? Well, first off, Noms is gonna come down here. That's 30 feet. Oh, that's base, isn't it?
That? Yeah.
Oh, no, man. Well, okay, his friends are in some sort of danger. Brett, it was a 1d20 that I have to roll if he gets hit, right?
If you get hit.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yep, 1d20 on a 1 to 9, the egg breaks.
That's not good. Well, he's not gonna dash. He's gonna throw the javelin at Mr. Manticore over here.
Okay.
So he's just gonna do a drive-by is essentially what he's doing.
Okay.
Just imagining Noms with one of those like baby carriers with the egg in it, and just Noms throwing the javelin.
My brain, I see like Noms like having it on top of their head, like Link, like holding it above their head.
Yeah.
And then when they throw the javelin, they let it go and it like squishes down their head.
So you go to throw the javelin, it misses, and as it makes an impact on the ground, it shatters into many pieces.
Oh, that sucks.
He's going to on. Let me see. As he passes by, let me see. You're 20 feet. You're 20 feet. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he's gonna drive by, bless everyone.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
All right. So it's bless on everyone, but not you, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Monty, the bless auto add, so you don't have to roll 1d4.
Okay, awesome. Good to know.
Okay, you guys got it. Bye.
Okay. So now on the ground, it continues its fight. Herzog, you seem to be the focus of its ire. You're gonna. Uh-oh, it's time.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah, the tail goes back and slams down on you. That's a critical miss, thank God. Eric's.
What, you still got the eye boogers in your eyes? I'm right here.
I can't see him yet, still.
I'm going.
I'm on my way.
Tall.
He still can't see it. Okay.
Come on, Tall, get into this action.
All right. I am going to attempt to grapple it because
Okay.
it keeps trying to fly away.
Now, do you want to grapple it or do you want to try and knock it prone?
I guess prone it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Does grappling it mean that its movement's 0
Correct.
and it has to break free, and prone is not the same?
Prone,
Prone's
it
just laying on the ground.
Yeah, it lays on the ground, has to
Okay,
spend
I
half
would like
its
to
movement.
grapple.
Okay. By the way the phase battle works, sometimes the creature can move its full speed. Sometimes it can only move half its speed. Sometimes it can move none of its speed.
Okay.
If the phase ability says it moves up to half, it moves half of its speed. If it's prone, that's its entire speed getting up.
Gotcha.
So you still have a little bit of crowd control with prone. But you're grappling, correct?
Yeah, I'll grapple.
All right. It's a slippery little devil.
Damn. Okay.
That's not me. That's not me. I don't know why. I don't know who's doing that.
I don't know what
that was
It's the wizard. It's the wizard. It's the wizard. I'm
I
sorry.
love the idea that someone's like, "What's Brent gonna do?" I'm like, "That's not me. That's not me."
He's measuring. What's he measuring?
Me actively trying to run away and sweating.
A desperate claw swipe over to Herzog. 14 misses. Yeah,
Still ain't got it in you, huh?
I think it's done with you. Herzog.
I'm going to, let me see. How many superiority dice do I have left? I got 1. I'm gonna aim at its wings to try to stop it from taking flight.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna add the precision attack maneuver.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Ooh, 16 does not hit with an aim
Dang.
attack.
Guess we're both just striking air today, big guy.
You guys are just.
The world's worst anime battle.
All right.
Hemlock. So DBZ. Sorry.
Oh, damn!
Oh, damn! In 5 minutes, the planet explodes.
I turn towards you, Num, and I go, I might need your help with something. And I'm gonna hold up the grappling hook, and I have this funny spell called Catapult.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Now, can I just simply forego damage? Because it has a thing where I can fly an object up to 90 feet in a direction I choose before it falls to the ground.
Let me check one thing with catapult.
Yeah, go for it.
I will allow it. However, we will have to roll the 1d20 on the egg.
Do it.
Why?
Because you are flinging Nom, I'm assuming?
Yeah, is the
No,
idea
I'm
that
throwing. I have my grappling hook with the rope on it. That's what I'm flinging.
Oh, I thought you were flinging Nom.
is
Like,
not
I
you
thought
grab the
so.
rope to
No,
get
I am
Monty,
not-
you went to Nom and said, I'm going to need your help with something, and then immediately
to
talked
hold the
about
rope.
immediately started talking about catapult.
Listen,
I thought you were gonna fling them too.
I am not pulling a Patrick Stewart to throw the child. I'm not doing that.
Has to toss me.
Yes, I will allow the. Well, what are you attempting to do first of all?
I'm attempting to throw this thing to like snag it because it's a grappling hook at the end of a 50-foot of rope.
Right.
So I'm trying to like just snag it on the wings or the hair or something that looks like hookable.
So that doesn't go outside the 50 feet.
I'm like fishing here right now with like a snag lure right now.
Okay. I will allow that. And you still get the damage. So.
Are you sure? Because the damage requires a dexterity saving throw, so that's why I was willing to forego it.
I mean, it still gets to dodge it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, that is a dexterity saving throw from it then.
Okay, go ahead and cast the spell first.
Catapult.
So it'll use the spell slot. Excellent. All right, let's go.
Holy cow.
So
Yeah, it does a lot if it hits, but...
So you hand over the rope, you cast a spell, it catapults, you watch as the hook branches out towards it, and this thing's been slippery. It's been dodging left and right. It sees the hook coming at it, and it's gonna try and dodge out of the way.
Oh,
Jesus.
And you just watch as the thing flings out, so it's 50 feet, right?
yeah.
All right, so it'll go like, it just like hits the back of this tree. But it sadly will miss.
I look towards Knob and I go, do you want me to hold that egg?
You know what? Yeah, that would help.
Can I take the egg as a bonus action?
Yes, you can.
Alright. I'm just gonna measure here.
He just holds the egg up with both hands.
I will take
Thanks,
the egg.
Hemlock.
I will put it into a sack because I have a backpack. I have so many bags, guys. Yeah. And I'm gonna go right back from where I was. And that will be turn.
Very good. All right. Flap, flap, flap. It uses a bonus action to disengage. It flies up into the air. And this time, it tries to crash down onto Tall.
Bring it.
24 to hit.
Yikes. That's it.
I do need so that's 6 points of damage because you're raging, and I need a strength saving throw, please. Okay, so yeah.
Can't give it. Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
go
is there
on.
something about...
No,
Oh yeah,
no,
you get
no,
advantage. You get advantage because you're raging. Yeah. Hey man, we tried.
What the fuck? How did you roll 2 different things to get the same result?
Sometimes that's just the
How did I
way.
manage that?
That's just the
No,
way.
no, I
the
mean, he
cookie
rolled
crumbles.
a 2 and he rolled a 3 and they both came out as 9.
Oh,
There's a different D4 involved somewhere in the middle.
Oh, yeah, the D4 was
Oh,
different.
right,
Oh, it's
right,
bless.
bless.
It's bless. Yeah.
Bless?
Yeah, the bless. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, the bless was already added. You got a.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's happens. Anyways, you two are grappling now, and
So this is what it feels like.
but now you are restrained, as it's got you pinned right now. It's holding you down. Okay.
Get this thing off me!
Noms.
Noms is gonna run with his
Big
little
guy, can't handle it yourself.
pitter patter
I'm fine,
legs.
but it's annoying.
The egg debuff is gone.
Get off my friend! Get off my friend!
He's gonna ooh, actually, he's gonna longsword for one.
That hits 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And
it is
he's
sapped, I believe, with the longsword.
Yes. And he's going to wrathful smite.
Ooh, very good. Let's see it.
Oh, never mind. I lied. Haha.
You got a spell slots?
Because I have no spell slots. I forgot that I blessed.
Oh,
He like puffed up and then he went, oh.
I just imagine Noms running up like,
Yeah, that's the one. Well, I got no bonus actions that are good for this, so that's it.
Okay. So you kind of give it a little bit of a poke, kind of distract a little bit. It looks over at you, but it continues its attack on the creature it has restrained. So the good news here is
it equals out, right?
It equals out because of the sap. Yep. All right. Ooh, it's tail mace time, baby. This is gonna be a normal roll. 21 to hit. 9 points of damage because you're raging.
So dead.
Garrix.
All right, 30 feet.
I'm afraid I must tell you, you will have to reapply Hunter's Mark.
That's fine, because at last I can see the monster.
I'm here now. Yeah,
Right, I'm
you're
gonna use
watching as the
my-
Manticore currently has Tall pinned.
I can see.
Yeah,
I
I've
can
used-
fight.
Using my second free cast of Hunter's Mark from Favorite Enemy.
Very good.
I can breathe.
I don't have to concentrate on it,
Correct.
so I'll drop that for myself. And a longbow. Damn,
The 13 hits for 6 points of
What?
damage.
That's crazy.
Target.
I guess so. All
Hunter's
right.
mark, please.
Yes. Let me hit this. 4.
4 points of damage.
All right, that will be my turn.
All right. So, Tall, here are your options. You are... One moment. You are restrained, which does mean... Let me check real quick. I always have to remember this. Yes, you have a you can try to attack. It is at a disadvantage, though. You can spend your action to try and escape the restraint. That will be at advantage if you do so. You also get an attempt to escape the restraint at the end of your turn. So up to you how you want to do it. You can try and double attempt.
It'll automatically trigger at the end of the round?
Yes, but that'll be a normal attempt. But if you spend an action...
It's an advantage attempt?
Yeah, it's an advantage attempt, and you still get the attempt at the end of the round. So you get a
so if I
double
really
chance.
want to break out of this crap.
Correct. Options.
I'm not doing too hot. I just don't know how well a punch would do. I don't think an attack's gonna get... I'll just try to break the grapple.
All right, give me a strength saving throw, please.
Is it at advantage?
Yes, it is.
That's where they were hiding the good dice. Okay.
Oh, there it is. All right. No longer grappled. No longer restrained. You have your bonus action and movement remaining.
Not a whole lot to do with the bonus action. I think I'll just stand my ground and die.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, good news is, so as you release from its grapple, it will look over at Tall and do a normal Desperate Claw attack.
It kills me.
7 points of damage. Tall immediately gets knocked unconscious. The rage ends. Tall reverts back to their normal size. Pew, 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 pew. And unconscious, fallen prone, no longer blessed.
No bless?
No bless.
No, Tall.
All right, I carted. Where are the cats? Get me out of here.
As much as I'd like to see what kind of good Loxodon parts could do for construction, I think I'd rather take your head, Manticore.
Holy shit.
Elephant's a friend, not food.
21 hits, 7 points of damage, sap applied.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge.
Oh, let's go.
For some reason, it says I don't have any left.
Well, we'll fix that for you, bud.
Yeah, I was like, you haven't done that yet.
All right. Do it.
Go. And one more attack.
That hits, 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Getting very consistent hits of 7 here. Do I have anything else with other actions? Nope. Well, did my best. Whoops.
You're good.
I almost left the page.
Hemlock. Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
I'm going to swoosh on over here.
Swoos.
I am going to pull out a withered vine, twist it into a loop, and I'm going to try to use the measuring tool.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from the Manticore as I cast Wither and Bloom?
Yes, please cast the spell first. Oh, you don't use the measuring tool for that.
Oh.
So when you cast the spell, it'll apply the template automatically.
Yeah, you get like a prompt to place the template on the map.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Bam.
That's a
All
cool
right.
spell.
So the only thing I must ask from you is that the square must be at a full... You can't share spaces when it comes to AoEs. Does that make sense?
I don't understand that. I'm sorry.
So, no,
It's got to be in the center of a square.
It has to be in the center of a square. You can't be like in the middle of 2 squares with the AoE effect.
I see.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so-
I didn't understand.
No, you're good. You're good. So right there's good. Does it affect anyone else, or is it
No,
up to your turn?
It is up to me.
Failure.
Each creature of my choice. Oh, that's a natural 1 failure. He takes 6 points of damage, necrotic damage.
Oh, by the way, it's not a nat 1. The red just shows that I failed.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm roll 20 pilled. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I understand. That was a recent change too. So 6 points of damage. Let me know what else happens.
Additionally, a creature of my choice within the same area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice. Hit dice, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which means Tall, you can roll one of your hit die and add +3 and heal that amount.
Oh, he's coming up.
He's
What is
coming
my
up.
hit die? Barbarian?
So when you open your character sheet, just press the 3. And when you do that,
roll.
roll. Yep, and it'll spend one of your charges. And then what are we adding? What's your spell costing modifier, Hemlock?
+3 intelligence. That's +3.
All right, so that's 11 health. Oh, actually, no, sorry. You already healed the 8, so that is -8 there. Okay, there we go. You're back up.
I didn't hear no bell.
Does this effect linger or nah?
No, it's gone now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it does. It does kill all the plants.
Oh.
So
let me see real
We
quick.
lose this shiny.
I think I may have killed that plant. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's gone. That's definitely gone.
All
Welcome back
right.
to the world we're living.
That will be my hoo-hoo funny turn.
That was a funny turn. Okay. Hey, Noms.
Hi.
Disengage bonus action, flies up into the air, and then clawed pounce at disadvantage. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Do all that. Sap just saved your ass.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Because that would have been a lot of fucking damage. Oh my god. Noms.
Well, Noms didn't like that, so he's gonna stomp his little feetsies on the ground, and with his action, he's going to do Conquering Presence as a channel divinity.
Hey.
Get scared, loser.
Well, let's see if I actually get scared, okay?
Hear
Get
me.
scared, loser! Loser!
He's terrified.
Oh, let's go.
Noms is puffing up. He's putting his chest out there. And he runs over to Tall to check on him, and he slaps
Am I
his
still
trunk.
proned out?
Yes, you are. Until
Okay.
the beginning, until your next turn.
Gotcha.
He walks up to you and slaps you on the trunk a couple of times. Get up! Get up!
Are you okay? I'm fine.
And he's gonna lay on hands for the rest of the hit points, which is 4.
Okay, let me go ahead and whop up. And
Get up, Tall.
Slap, 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 slap.
Stop hitting me. I'm moving.
Oh, thank God.
One
Okay.
slap per hit point.
all right. As you're slapping, the Manticore in a panic tries to hit Noms with the tail mace. This will be at a disadvantage. 8 misses.
Miss.
And then it will attempt to try and break through the frightened and succeeds in doing so.
That didn't last long.
Man.
Hey,
You're
I
like,
really
what
got
is
you a
that thing? Ah,
disadvantage,
never mind, I'm
so-
over it.
Next up is Garrix.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot
I'm
him.
gonna kill this guy.
That hits, 7 points of damage.
So many 7s.
Yeah, another 6 from Hunter's Mark.
How do you dispatch of the noble Manticore?
Yeah. I mean, he's sort of reeling back from all these attacks. He just pounds down 50 feet. I just knock my bow and just put it right into his human-less face.
Ending, you'll watch as the Manticore falls down. As it does so, who's actually, nope, move back.
Oh, sorry.
Grabs you on the shoulder.
Yeah, as it does so, who's holding on to the recall stone again?
I believe I am, yes.
Yeah, Hemlock.
it'll begin to slowly whirl up. So at the end of Garrix's next turn, all of you, along with the creature, shall be recalled back. During this last round, you were able to gather from the creature. Because of the carve, since Noms has the tail currently, you get that free carve whether you leave or not. You're still good to go. There are 4 carve attempts that you could do on the manticore. You also have the ability to gather from all these lovely little spots. That also takes an action, though, so you'll have to decide what kind of loot you will want. But yes, you have successly dispatched the noble manticore.
Go
I have
on,
a
carve into it.
question.
I've got to. Oh, what's up?
This doesn't really apply to us, but I'm just curious. If there is something like haste in the party, would we be able to like gather
carve?
twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh hell yeah! I want haste now, but okay. I was just
Need
curious.
it.
So, as far as gathering from the creature is concerned, you, it's just a D100 roll. No check needs to be required. However, if you are proficient in the applicable gathering skill, you get to make that check along with the D100 roll and add the 2 numbers together for your result.
Ooh. What's the gathering skill for this one?
For this one is survival.
Oh, let me add him.
If you
Yeah,
are
I'm proficient in that.
If you are proficient in that.
I'm like expertise.
Oh, so you
in
can't
that.
you can't carve if you're not.
Nope, you can.
No, you
still,
can.
You still can.
Oh.
You still get to roll the D100, but if you are proficient in the corresponding skill, which is survival, you also make that check and you add the 2 numbers together.
Gotcha.
So you
What
make-
happens if I get like a 110 or something?
Then you get the best loot.
All
You just have a
right.
better chance of doing so. Because you have dispatched of the creature, your round actually starts again, Garrix.
Ooh. Gimme. Yeah, I immediately put my bow back on my shoulders. I pull out my 2 short swords and I start carving into it.
All right, so the first thing I will need from you is a 1D100 roll, please.
All right. Big money, no whammies, 29, Chief.
All right. You said you were proficient in survival, correct?
Yes, sir.
You may also make a survival check.
Ooh,
that helps.
Okay, we saved it. We're up to
So-
like 54.
Yeah, 54 is that. You're good to go, which actually gives you better loot. You, give me 1 second. Will actually successfully carve the hide of the manticore. I will add it to your inventory. Manticore hide is considered, I don't know why these icons keep
A
not
delicacy.
saving to there. Is considered a leather material. It's worth 75 credits.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
All right, well, that'll be my round.
You have 3 more carves left on this creature. Next up, Tall, you are still on your ass.
He's gonna stand up, dust himself off. Then he's gonna walk over to the monster and give it a swift kick.
Don't bruise the meat.
I have defeated it.
Yeah, but you bruise it.
Sure did, big guy.
Brett, is there anything on this monster that would be worth like taking as a trophy? Like a fang or something easy to just like rip off and like put on a necklace.
Yeah, so if you want to just forego the roll altogether, I will let you loot a spike.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll take a spike.
Okay, so you'll kind of like reach in and then just kind of snap off one of the spikes. This will also not count towards the gathering, by the way.
Gotcha.
The spike is
it an action though?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you'll snap it. The spike is literally worth 10 credits, and it's considered a bone. I will add that to your inventory.
Awesome. All right, that is me.
Okay. Urzog.
So does Garrix get another go at it because it's at the end of his round that we get teleported
If
away?
there is gathering spots left, yes. So right now,
Probably best let him carve.
yeah, there's 3 more gathering left on the noble manticore.
Y'all want to carve into the manticore and I can get the ore over to the west of us?
Eh.
The ore seems like your thing.
What is that supposed to mean?
He seems like an ore enjoyer.
Wow, I didn't expect that Herzog would experience a microaggression today.
It's your thing.
Well, you know, I am I'm a mason, so he is right. He's got a good eye for that. Yeah, I'll go over here and try to use my pickaxe to free some of this ore.
All right, this will be in action then. Go ahead and choose, first of all, which pickaxe you would like. Whatever the number says in the wear and tear, we'll add +2 to that. You have two pickaxes. One of them has a wear and tear of 4. Another one hasn't been used at all.
I'll use the new one.
Okay. Yep, that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and add 2 here. Oop. And go ahead and give me a 1d100 roll, please. Ooh, wee!
Oh.
You will successfully mine, let me check the list here, a hilltop iron, an uncommon ore. Ooh. This is worth 25 credits.
Well, hot dang. It's pretty good stuff right there.
Yep. And then if that wraps up your turn, go ahead and end turn, please.
Before I end my turn, he just he inspects the ore very closely and bites into it a couple times.
Reverse funny
to make
number.
sure it's real.
Yeah, you don't want nature to scam you.
Okay.
Pull out my dagger.
So you are not proficient in survival, is that correct?
No.
So it's just gonna be a D100 roll. That's still good.
Am I allowed to speak above board and give other people opportunity? Because I don't.
What were you about to say?
Is it okay if I speak above board and
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Does anybody else really wanting to carve this thing? 'Cause I don't have proficient with survival, but I want to make sure we get.
There's 3 carves left.
There's 3 carves and 3 of you left.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to carve.
Okay, I will carve. And I want to maybe do a flavor thing if that's okay.
Please, absolutely, go for it.
I think the first thing that Hemlock will do, and this is kind of just roleplay, I did some research. I'm gonna just check the manticore's liver real fast, just to make sure it looks okay, because apparently if the liver's messed up, you don't want to eat anything that has a messed up liver. I'm just gonna check the liver.
Interesting.
This manticore was an alcoholic.
It's where you would first, yeah, that and also you would see parasites. That's the first place you'd see a lot of parasites. Yeah.
Nature's fun.
That's so interesting. I love that. I mean, I don't love the parasites, but I mean, that's like...
Of it.
Yeah, that's super interesting.
Yeah, same here. 1 second.
That's so interesting.
All right, give me a 1d100 roll as you're looking around to see if there is anything you could take as you're looking at this creature. I mean, as you're kind of digging into it, you'll see this creature was very healthy. It didn't seem like there was anything naturally wrong or diseased with it. So anything that you would potentially gather from it won't cause any too much issue.
I will look towards Nom and I will go, I have fantastic news. You can eat this, but we have to cook it first.
Oh, okay, I can wait.
He's gonna rock back and forth, very excited.
There it is.
10 away from funny number.
10 away from the funny number. You will get another manticore hide. I will add that to your
its
inventory.
first layer skin, there's another skin.
Well, you're just grabbing chunks of hide off of it, so yeah. All right, very good. If that ends your turn, be sure to hit the end turn.
Gotcha.
Noms!
I was writing it down, sorry.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
Noms is proficient in survival.
Then you get to roll a 1d100 and make a survival check. We will add the 2 numbers together. 54 plus...
Good.
19.
Ooh.
A
Ooh.
73. Okay, so that... Give me 1 second, please. That will still be another chunk of hide. So you guys have managed to pick 3
Tons of
hides.
his hide. We're gonna be able to make some
When-
armor or something.
When nobody's looking, he's chewing on the corner of it.
Not even the yummy
Not really,
part.
not really eating it, just like chewing on
Nibbling.
it. Yeah, just
Absorbing the
nibbling it.
flavor.
But the salmonella.
Lem, 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 lem.
If that
Sorry,
No,
I
you're-
forgot. Yeah.
Nope, you're good. You begin to feel the strength of the recall stone taking you and the creature away. So Garrix, go ahead and
No, there's still time.
suddenly a little raptor appears and starts nipping at your foot.
71 plus
Survival check, please.
7.
Oh,
That still takes you to the next tier, so you're good to go
Nice.
there. Yeah, that got you both times. Very good. You will successfully carve the mane of the manticore.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's gonna make a sick hat.
The mane counts both as a cloth material and a leather material, and is worth 200 credits.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, we make it a fancy
Bang.
cloak out of this mane and hide.
And then before the teleportation, because I'm looking at the little one who managed to grab the tail, Noms, give you another D100 roll, and since you're proficient in survival, add a survival check to that. This is your 5th roll.
whoa!
Ooh.
Oh, 93.
A 93 will get you the best material off of the manticore. Congratulations.
Gem?
Hell yeah!
The manticore ruby heart. This is a
Ooh.
This is a rare material. It is worth. It is considered both alchemical and gemstone material, and worth 300 credits.
Oh my god!
How noble.
Hell yeah!
Just imagining Nom's like mouth open, screaming, holding the manticore's heart high in the air.
So, who in this party would be considered the artisan?
Everyone's head slowly turned towards the dwarf.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
He's
I'm
talking
good at
about
every-
construction all day.
I'm good at construction. I'm not good at that. Like at
Fuck
You
it,
can work
close
with your
enough.
hands. You can work with your hands.
You'll,
I can do finery. I can do like stitching and stuff, I think. Let me check which one I got.
So, the reason why is because I have just added to your inventory the Noble Manticore recipe list. You now have learned a bunch of recipes that you can make from Noble Manticore parts. Let's go and see what those are, shall we?
Oh.
So, we've got the boots of the Manticore, the Noble Archer's braces, the spiked armor, and the spiked weapon. And the Heart of the Manticore, which is an amulet, which you can actually make using the Manticore ruby heart that you just looted. We'll start with that. The Heart of the Manticore is a rare, wondrous item. It is an amulet. It gives you Expeditious Dash. You can now take a bonus action to dash while you have this attuned to you. You also get the ability Valor, which is an at-will action ability. You can cast the spell Heroism on yourself. And that's just a free spell that you know no matter who you are and who's attuned to it. And that is what that amulet does. So the way crafting works is there's two sections. There is the recipe items where if you use the exact items, you can construct the item. This allows you the best bang for your buck. Essentially 4 times the value of the material can go into things with specific recipes. Potential materials means like maybe you have some of the items but not all of them. You could then fill in the gaps essentially to add into the craft. When you're using potential materials, when you expend potential materials, it has to fulfill the prerequisite. So for this one, any Manicore materials, but gemstones can also be used to create the Heart of the Manicore. That is 2 times the market value when you add to it. As long as the combined items is equal to or greater than the market value of the item, you successfully craft the item. No check necessary. In fact, on your own, it takes a long rest to craft one item. Just period. You can just easily assemble it. It could have been you've been working on it the entire time, or essentially however you want to describe making it. You never have to worry about spending 6 months to a year to craft something. Fortunately, because you are part of the Hunters Guild, these items can be crafted nearly instantaneously, so you don't have to wait for a long rest. You just go over to the sort of the engineering wing, go, this is what I want, here's the parts, and the item gets assembled. All of these items, by the way, do require attunement. However, for magical weapons and armor, you can use them without being attuned. You'll just get the enhancement bonus, but you won't get any of the special effects unless you are attuned to the item. So next up is the spiked weapon. You actually have a manticore spike and a manticore main, so you can make a spiked weapon if you want. All you have to do is expend one of a weapon that you're using, and it transforms into a spiked weapon. This spiked weapon counts as a +1 weapon, but also deals bonus piercing damage once per turn. So whenever you successfully hit and deal damage with the weapon, it also deals an additional D6 points of piercing damage. This can be applied to any weapon, martial, simple, melee, or ranged. And yes, Tall, if you would like to get yourself some nice little leather gloves and then put this on it.
I was gonna ask if I could be Wolverine. Yeah.
Yes, you
Oh
can.
my god, yeah.
You can be
hell
Wolverine.
yeah.
You can't be
Hell
Wolverine. You'll do bludgeoning damage plus piercing damage if you decide to go that route, and it's considered a +1 weapon. For spiked I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was
go-
gonna say, did we get Manticore spikes?
I
Yeah,
got one spike.
Yep.
We got one.
We got one.
So if you rolled the Manticore spikes, it's 1d4 +3. Then you would have gotten that many Manticore spikes. But because Tall was like, I just want a trophy, I was like, you can just take a spike.
Singular spike.
And it wouldn't have taken away from the cars because it literally is a little thing. But yes, you can take that trophy and turn it into an item. That's so then you could also make spiked armor, which turns your armor into a +1 armor. By the way, in IO5E, +1 armor is uncommon, much like +1 weapons are uncommon. In D&D 5e, +1 armor is a rarity above weapons. They're the same in IO5e, so you don't have to worry about that. So spiked armor, if you craft that, it requires a Manticore main and a Manticore spike. So you could make a suit of armor or a nice weapon. You get +1 armor. As a reaction, you also get barbed repose. When a creature successfully hits you, you can expend an action to make I forgot to change this, to make a melee attack roll. If you successfully hit, it deals 4d6 piercing damage against the target, and then they must make a strength saving throw. On failure, and apparently I said the target's next.
Target's next.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's intimidating.
So I'll have to
Don't fail.
Yeah,
target's next.
the target's I believe it's the target's next attack is made at disadvantage. So yeah. And then Noble's Archer's Bracers just requires 1 Manticore hide and 4 Manticore spikes. It's Bracers of the Archer. So you have proficiency, you gain proficiency this time in any ranged weapon, and you get a +2 bonus to damage rolls and ranged attacks made with ranged weapons. Well, you're attuned to that. And finally, the Boots of the Manticore. It all requires a Manticore hide, 4 Manticore spikes. Your speed becomes 35 feet unless your speed is higher, and your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. You could jump 3 times your normal distance, limited by your normal movement. And those are the items that you got. So essentially, with the materials that you have gathered, you can build the Heart of the Manticore, or a spiked set of armor, or spiked weapon. So something to think about. And
Look, we gotta make the heart, right?
But
Yeah.
also,
Oh my god. Like, consider
Like
we
the
gotta chase
coolest
after
thing.
stuff. The heart is probably gonna be super helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would want that though? Like,
Oh
for-
man, I feel like
Who
someone
gets
who
it?
has the most potential to pin down an enemy, I think, should get it.
Man.
Yeah.
That's gotta be tall.
Just that be.
I
Yeah.
think Paul
Me?
should have it. Yeah.
also,
If I have to, I'll take the super rare item.
also, because you have successfully defeated this mark, The guild will pay out your party 300 credits.
You get paid for this? Hell yeah.
Each?
No.
Most champ?
No.
It's never each.
It's never each.
Will you guys be?
Sorry, Sai. That means no more. That means you're still poor.
Will you guys be splitting this amongst yourselves evenly?
I would assume.
Yeah,
Well,
I
either split it amongst ourselves or put it into like a party pot. Also, we can just draw from.
I can keep a party pot if we want, but we could also just split it. We'd each get 60 if we want.
That's even easy enough to.
Yeah, probably just split it.
All right, let me go ahead and add that to all of your sheets right now.
Dang, I really wanted SciFri to still have no money.
Don't worry.
I'll lose it.
I will.
Give him a shopping trip.
Also, keep in mind you can use credits for crafting projects to fulfill the market value needed to make the item, but it's 1-to-1, just FYI.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah. So 84. Yeah. So you can, when fulfilling market value, you can use credits on a 1-to-1 exchange. You can use potential materials on a 2-to-1 exchange, or you can use recipe items at a 4-to-1 exchange. So
New recipe.
And every creature and mark you defeat gives you a list of items that you can craft. So you are continuously building out your recipe repertoire.
Okay, so we could come back and like make some of these. Yeah, we could farm it, or we could just exchange materials later.
I was
other stuff for previous shit.
If we didn't get the ruby heart, I was gonna be like, guys, we didn't get the gem. We have to do it again.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, this time we capture the monster so we can fight it again.
So you guys will actually I will let you guys know because the other party discovered this when they went on their second hunt yesterday. It's kind of a little I'm a little sicko because of this, but I think it's fun. When you defeat marks and then you go fight other marks, essentially offspring and hatchlings of the marks that you have previously defeated will now be roaming around the battlefield. So now you will actually find minion versions of the manticore around where you go when you're gathering their stuff. Yeah. And
good luck with that. Noms took the egg.
And, well, that was the egg you will quickly identify is not a manticore egg.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they live birth, but I can't confirm that.
I hope so with that face.
Oh my god.
And then when you kill minions of these creatures, you can still carve from them for the minions that you'll be able to carve one spike off of them, essentially.
Oh god, it has a human face. Does a baby manticore have a baby face?
Yes, it does.
Let's go. Horrifying.
Also, above board, that wasn't me talking. That was Winterspear saying it off the cuff.
Okay. All right. But that will wrap up today's session of Fiendish Forge. You guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I died.
As you should.
I'll walk it off.
There are still plenty of threats about, and we'll find out next week what you guys choose to hunt. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep,
sounds good.
to me.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.